good, guys? Your boy Good Savage back again for another prediction show, Money in the Bank 2022. Demon team, stand up. We're here. You know, like that. Come on, Bray Wyatt talk. Yeah. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's good. For the ones that are in the chat, good afternoon, good evening, and all that stuff wherever you are in the world. For the ones that watch later on, should have been here at the time. You know, like that. Nah, it's all good, man. But yeah, man, it's good to have you here, man. You know what we're here for, man? I'm here to chop up Money in the Bank 2022. I'm actually quite excited to talk about it. I haven't been excited of the builder, but listen, that seems to be the way of the world when watching pro wrestling these days. But, you know, I don't want to stay too negative about it. It's what it is. You know what I mean? That's at the end of the day, I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to enjoy it. I'm going to have bad parts and good parts and stuff. So it's all good, man. Let me get into the chat and bless the Demon team before we kick off the prediction show. It should be good. Shout out to Anna in the chat. Shout out to Zen. Come on, you know the vibes, bro. It's been a while. Great to be back with the Demon team. Yeah, man. You know the vibes already, man. You already know, man. It's been a minute still. I know you've been out here. You know what I mean? Sonya Deville's been on TV, and I was surprised not to see you still. So you have to let me know where you've been, man. You know, like that. But I hope you're well. That's the main thing. That's all I care about, to be honest. Everyone's good. Then yeah, I'm good, man. But it could be an interesting Money in the Bank, you know, because I don't think we're gonna get anything great, but it could be very, very interesting. Love for basketball, man. What's good, brother? It's been a minute, man. I hope you're well. I hope your basketball's doing well. I don't know if you posted any more videos. I haven't checked on the channel, but usually I'm subscribed, so waiting for notifications to pop up and stuff. I'll always check out your stuff. But yeah, man, hopefully you do some more content, bro. Don't get slacking on it, bro. Don't get slacking on it. I got your back. Don't get slacking. Keep it coming, man. Consistency is everything on YouTube, bro. No consistency. A week away on YouTube's like, I don't even know, man. That's like 4 months, bro. So hope you're well. Man like Darwin Jones, good afternoon, brother. Obviously, I was speaking to you earlier in the chat on Jamie's channel. I hope you're good, bro. Good to see you over here as well, man. You can chop it up with us, bro. Oh, Zen, listen, the compliments and that, they're a bit much still, but I am the king, you know, like that, bro. Yeah, I jump in a few people's YouTube channels on, you know what I mean? The YouTube wrestling community's got a bit messy still, you know what I mean? There's negativity out there. When every time I catch a few people's shot, I see people throwing shots at other people and stuff. Some people are complimentary out there. There's a few people that I like, but the rest are a bit toxic. And I think they're thinking that no one ain't gonna see. But I got Demon Team people sending me stuff, you know, like that. So apart from shout out Wrestling Days is from the Manor and shout what's his name? Kip Clips. Shout out to him, big man. I like him still. And everyone else, it is what it is. It's on the site, bro. If you want to fight, we can go at it, bro. If you want YouTube, we could put on a YouTube pro wrestling event, you know. I was saying, I'll fight anyone, bro. Handicap match, 3-on-1, ladder match, Hell in a Cell, Punjabi prison match, backstage brawl. Yeah, I'm here for casket match, buried alive. Boneyard match. I'm here for it all. I'll take on your whole faction. How about that? Yeah, I mean, but yeah, man. Shout out to Ethan. Shout out to you, brother. Good to see you here. Shout out to Dro, man. Dro, you gotta stop doing this, man. We ain't even got to the predictions yet, and then I feel bad for not reading that your comment, but you just come in. We ain't even started the show yet. You started dropping predictions in and that, so we'll get back. I'm gonna get back to it. Copy what you've said there, and then I'll run it back later on, innit? Because otherwise we'll lose the structure of the channel, and I got OCD, but that doesn't work for my brain, you know, like that. But it's good to see you here still. Can we see repeat performance of Becky forces her way into the? Listen, something about Becky, the way she won on Raw, I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting to talk about the women's one. It's the one I'm most excited for. I'm probably at the stage where it's not as predictable as I thought it would be, which is a great thing. I love that. Because I looked at the lineup earlier, and even if you look at the thumbnail of the video and look in it, you can see that there's a few women. If you go back to last year's one, Anna was here when we spoke. I think at the time I wanted Liv Morgan or Alexa to win. And then Nikki crawled across everyone's head and won, and then she was a terrible champion. Probably half her fault, half WWE's fault.
Yeah, man. All good, all good.
Yeah, man.
All good, mate. All good.
Not too bad. I'm feeling good about. I wasn't that excited for Money in the Bank, but when I looked through the card earlier and stuff, what I like is a nice, concise show. I don't need it to be too long.
No.
And I just need interest. And oddly, maybe for the first time, I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but oddly, matches kind of look interesting to me.
Yeah, they do.
There's some what don't need to be. They need to be on the card, but they don't need to be a match. And I've spoke about it in every single reaction, but we'll get to that. But apart from that, the Money in the Bank matches, I get it that, like, I used to prefer the Money in the Bank being at WrestleMania. To be honest, I thought it made it more prestigious. The only reason why I let WWE off with it is the fact that there wasn't a women's Money in the Bank back then, so it adds like an extra however long to the show on top of all the championship matches. But if you ask me, get rid of the few gimmicky matches from WrestleMania and put it at WrestleMania. I love it, because having a Money in the Bank show, even the fact that somebody could cash in on the day, wouldn't you rather cash in on the grandest stage of them all than cash in at Money in the Bank? It's a bit cheesy, isn't it? Like, I don't think there's any great cash-ins at the Money in the Bank. I liked when was it Alexa? She cashed in on Nia Jax.
Yeah, the Ronda match.
It was Nia versus Ronda in it, and then she came and smashed the hell out of her with a briefcase. Because I love Alexa, but apart from that,
I think Bayley did on Charlotte as well, didn't she?
Yeah, I wasn't happy about that. That's why I didn't bring it up. Charlotte was champion for about 6 minutes, bro.
That's right. I'll tell you the best one. I'll tell you the best one. Is it Dean Ambrose?
Dean Ambrose.
He won it and cashed in on, and all the Shield members held the title that night.
Yeah. Once again, there's a reason why I never mentioned it. Yeah, man, you're right, man. You know what? Somebody answered this in the chat, innit? What match was it? Actually, was it TLC? Do you remember the ladder match with Seth and Dean, and they both grabbed the title and fell off at the same time?
Yeah, when that TLC match.
The TLC match, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I swear that, like, Seth technically won, but the belt fell on Dean Ambrose. I didn't understand it. I'm like,
it's like when the X fell off the rope in TNA's X Division match, and he just caught it and was the winner.
Mate, what is that match called in TNA? That the match where you put the belt up?
King of the Mountain, ain't it?
King of the Mountain, bro. That is
the most title. You actually got to climb the ladder to put the title on the thing.
It's the most backwards wrestling match. Bro, imagine that you're trying to climb up and put something up and someone just kicking you, bro. I think, it might have given me one of the greatest TNA, because I've got a few TNA moments what are great to me, and a few matches. Most of them had Samoa Joe and Christopher Daniels in, and AJ, because dope. But do you remember when Booker T had the microphone on while he was in the ring and he was beating people up?
Oh, what was that? I remember
he's got the long gown on, and he's like, "Oh, Booker T's gonna kick him," and he's just got the.
Love it.
That's one of the greatest things. He's one of the greatest things I've ever seen, man. That was when he was calling himself Black Snow and that for no reason.
Oh, that's it.
he was on commentary with Kevin Nash, and he just decided to get in the ring and start beating people up, man. But,
oh, Booker is so underrated. It's unreal.
Oh, mate. I'll just get to the comments and then we'll start. Start it,
yes.
I'm 8 out of 10. Looking forward to him. 8 out of 10 is pretty good, Darwin. To be fair, considering how wrestling's been lately. I didn't post my reaction to Thingy earlier, Bloods and Guts, because listen, Tony Khan, you bum. If you're watching, I'll beat you up as well. Handicap match. Nah, I've had enough of this guy, bro. He's a bum, man. Stop blocking my videos, bro. Because listen, WWE copyright me and that, but I don't get strikes for it. AEW give you strikes, which means you get free channels. Yeah, you get free. Your channel's gone. And I've had 2 from AEW. And the worst thing about it is they gave me 2 of the strikes maybe a year and a half after. I got a strike for Chris Jericho and Mike Tyson. That was like the first 6 months of AEW. There's a pandemic going on. So Tony Khan, there's 2 things gonna happen here, bro. First of all, stop coming to my channel stealing my ideas. Second of all, employ me or pay me some money or get me to promote something and then we can sort something out. Or me versus you at WrestleMania. I'm here for it.
Yeah, because that main event of that, I saw that show earlier, and that was the Blood and Guts main event was really good. But
it was good. But the worrying thing was what I said to you last week. Already, when I was watching that match, instantly made Cesaro not seem special. Instantly.
Yeah, I know.
Throwing him into a group is the last thing I wanted you to do. Like, give him a manager to speak for him. There was a cool part when it was him and Jake Hager fighting, because obviously it's We the People in it. And I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. But when like Sammy Guevara got thrown off and that, I'm like, bro, that used to excite me, but this is just like, come on, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was getting mad crap at DM and Twitter, so I bounced. Mod stuff is crazy. Didn't want to stream stuff. Follow me into my... Yes, yeah, I understand that, man. The wrestling community is... People who ain't in it, it's the craziest place I've ever been. I thought the football community was bad.
No, wrestling.
The wrestling one, you could say anything.
Yeah.
You could see what Gary said here. Tony Khan's a mark. Go and say that on Twitter and then put hashtag AEW and see what happens to you, bro. Your Twitter might not make it through the night, bro. It might not make it. These people are crazy.
Yeah, they won't have it. They won't have it.
Not at all.
But he's a mark.
He's like
complete mark.
He doesn't act like a boss in it. When I seen him throwing his hugs around, I'm like, there's nothing wrong for like hugging the geezer and saying, oh yeah, it's good to see you here and that, because I've always wanted. But the way he was hugging, man, I'm like, come on, man, stop the foolishness right now. Gunther said on a podcast, I'm here to be the top guy in the ring with the best in the company, has to offer. It's all or nothing. The goal is clear. Gunther.
I want to see Gunther Lesnar.
Me too. He said, to be fair, do you remember? He was one of the NXTs before Samoa Joe left, so it must have been like before last year's WrestleMania. Yeah. And Samoa Joe was interviewing him before the NXT pay-per-view, and he was saying the same thing, man. He was ready to just, because at the time he wouldn't leave Europe on it because he was in a relationship, and then he split up with the girl, and now he's come over. But yeah, man, I'm here for it, man. This is what I'm saying. Dude, those hugs made him look like him. Yeah, it did. Okada looked so awkward.
Yeah, Okada didn't know what to do.
Because on top of that, it's not his first language as well. So we're just looking like, what's going on here, man? But I think I don't think the show was a shambles because some of the matches were good. But like I said, most wrestling casual fans haven't a clue. They don't have a clue about AEW, never mind New Japan. So when you're just throwing them on the TV screen and that, I'm just like, you have to give it time. They should have had a build-up where New Japan invaded or something, and then there was a 6-month angle and it ended in a pay-per-view instead of 2 weeks ago. They both come out and it's like, all right.
It's because their fan base. There's an echo. I don't know if it's me. Let me sort that out.
Don't know. It could be me, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a little echo. Yeah, I can still hear it.
Let me hear it now.
No, it's all good.
It's my volume then. Gunther's face John Cena. I was so happy that John Cena turned up on Raw, got his accolades.
Super
got everyone
skinny.
say nice. Yeah, I didn't want him to fight. I don't want him in a
I don't want to see
everyone was
senior
after this.
wrestling.
Yeah, everyone was after this Austin Theory thing. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
It's because he looks like him 20 years ago.
Yeah, and he
That's what
kind
it
of
is.
looks like him.
Yeah,
Also,
that's what it is.
that's not the John Cena you want to be like.
No,
The
he's super
prototype
skinny.
John Cena. That was the John Cena that nearly got sacked.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what it is, Jay? Everyone has in their head that after the ruthless aggression thing with Angle, that he just went on to like being the greatest superstar, bro.
No, you didn't see him for a while. Yeah.
Isn't the story that Stephanie said that like they were about to sack him and then she's seen him rapping backstage?
That's right. And they repackaged him.
So thank you, Stephanie, and thank you for my teenage years, Stephanie, also, because you know
she was smoking back in the day.
It was good times, man, especially when she got the job. You know what I'm saying? I think AEW needs structure. They do, but I think they're comfortable.
They want to be how they are. They want to be a more high-end Ring of Honor. That's what they want
which is fine. It just means that they're never going to get more fans.
Never going to get the casuals. No.
Yeah. Savage gone for face John Cena. He's ready for... Nah, man. There's nothing to gain from fighting John Cena.
Cena's going to get squashed.
Has to be a storyline. I said last week, John Cena has lost his last 3-4 matches at big events, bro.
I could beat Cena now. No.
Yeah. And after the one with
you want to push Gunther to the moon? You squashed Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
That's how you do it.
Only problem is
everyone's like, that's the biggest star in the world.
Only problem is he decided to get lean on it.
Yeah, he looks weird because his head now looks too small for his body.
Yeah, and now it doesn't look as believable if he punches Brock as before.
No.
Because the slaps don't even look as impactful anymore.
No, and Brock's huge.
Yeah. Can I offer
Brock has slimmed down. Brock has slimmed down because he's getting older, but he's still massive.
I wanna offer Gunther. You're always Walter to me, by the way, but I want to offer you a little bit of advice, bro. You know you finish him with the power bomb. Sort it out, man. It's trash, bro.
Yeah,
it's trash. It's not like he's taking care of the opponent so much that it looks like he's carefully placing them on the floor. And like when you find small people, like you're fighting Ricochet, that power bomb should have looked devastating. Like Ricochet is probably the greatest at selling in WWE right now. Like he'll make you look amazing.
$1 million, yeah.
You slap him and he'll fly out the ring, and it looks real as well. But that power bomb, he needs to do the last ride, bro. That's what he needs to do. Kill people with it, bro.
Really pick him up. Yeah.
That's why it's one of the greatest finishing moves of all time.
Because it does look like he places them, don't it?
Places them, and then he pins them in the one move, on it.
Yeah. I like the drop kick before it.
Me too.
That should just be it. Just do the drop kick. That's devastating.
Yeah, me too, man. I don't like Tony Khan. He's cringe, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't mind him, but he's a bit over the top, man. He's a bit over the top. He looks like he's in love with the Dons, bro. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Quick out of context, did you see Joe Janela was working at Disney World? Has now been sacked. People think Disney found out about allegations against him. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, man, that's bad boy Joey Janela, man. There's always something going on. Didn't he set his foot on fire the other day?
Oh, Joey Janela's got a lot of issues.
Jericho needs to come off TV for 6 months. He looks like melted cheese, isn't it, Jericho? He's built like smashed ice, man.
Even if he's lost weight, he still looks a bit.
Because he's a rock star, isn't he?
He's 50 years old. He's 50. To be fair, at 50, he looks great, but it's a 50-year-old man, ain't he?
I seen a thing doing a movie thing. That's why he looks so thin. Lost weight. I mean, I wouldn't call John Cena thin, but I know what you mean. He's definitely leaner.
Compared to how he used to look.
Yeah. Because you get typecasted, and if you're a big guy, they just put you in like action roles all the time.
Yeah, he wants to be more serious. Yeah, he wants to be more serious actor, don't he?
Tony Khan needs a book. His booking is coaching. Yeah, you know what? You're right about that. Somebody else should book the matches because Tony looks like he's booking it as a kid, like what I would do when I was like 13.
As a fan.
Yeah. That's why he hooks his aura like that. Ronda or Natalya, we're gonna get into that, bro. We're gonna start now. Actually, I love him. I do, but give him that name and
Bronsteiner. I just don't know why they don't.
He doesn't look right in like colourful outfits and that. Just put him in a black singlet.
Yeah, he could be it. He could be anything he wants.
He could fight Brock.
Yeah, and it'd be real. And it'd be realistic as well.
You know what would be great for him? If it depends if Brock has a title, but Survivor Series when they do that match, Roman just says he doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want to because he can, and then he fights Brock, and he doesn't. I don't want him to beat Brock. I just want him to beat Brock up to the point where everyone believes Brock's actually going to lose, and then he just wins. That's all he needs. You know, like the Kevin Owens and John Cena one, that was great for Kevin Owens. Built him up, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get to this, man. I don't have the matches in any particular order, But
The doll. I love the Funhouse background.
oh, come on, man. I was watching some Funhouse earlier, man. I forgot how great it was. It was actually dope, man.
It was too good.
Yeah. That's thingy for you though when it
I've got
played,
the
man.
old school background, as you can tell.
Come on, I love it. I love it, man. But yeah, you forget that the last Funhouse you done was the one the week after WrestleMania. And I was watching it earlier and I was in stitches, man.
It's hilarious.
It looked like he was about to change something in his character again, but it is what it is.
WWE.
All right, man. I think every match on the card, I mean, obviously the other two are Money in the Bank matches, but
title matches.
Title matches, which is a beautiful thing, man. So this is Money in the Bank / Night of Champions. Anyway, first match, United States Championship on the line, Bobby Lashley versus Austin Theory, and slow build up. The build up's been about 2-3 weeks. Started with a bodybuilding pose off, which was a bit gay. It was a bit gay to be honest, but yeah, I mean, and anyone out there, I'm not homophobic, but it was gay. You know what I mean? It's oily.
If you're a straight man watching it and someone walks in the room, you're turning the telly off, ain't you? It's that.
Yeah, because I'm interested in bodybuilding and that, but it looked weird.
Yeah,
like just two of them. That was a bit intimate, and there was a lot of baby oil going around. So
Vince,
there was, man.
Loving it backstage.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, man. So what's your views on this one? What you thinking, Jay?
See, so they're building Lashley up as the killer babyface, ain't they? That's how they look like they're repackaging him as the killer babyface. So for him to lose this match would not make sense. And at the same time, Theory losing this match, I just don't see it because he's McMahon's handpicked champion. So I see a kind of double disqualification to keep them both. I just don't see one losing. I really don't.
Funny you said that because I'm kind of veering the same way. For me, I don't think Austin Theory is going to lose the title. I know that much. So it's either Bobby's going to get disqualified for doing something that he didn't do. So something like that, because he's the babyface in this.
Yeah.
So I can't see him getting disqualified by doing something like illegal and that. But the ref might think he does something illegal or he gets counted out, which would be a bit of a lackluster finish, to be honest. Yeah, something tells me this might just finish in a roll-up, you know. This might just finish in a roll-up from Austin Theory and he's going to grab his tights and grab the rope or something like that.
A bit of cheating. So it looks like...
he's going to have like...
Yeah, Lashley keeps his credibility sort of thing.
Yeah. You know what, WWE, they do this weird thing where like once one thing's happened, they have to keep doing it. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the hurt lock and then he pulls some baby oil out of his pants, sprays it in Bobby's eyes and rolls him up, man.
Oh, the baby oil. Yeah.
Yeah, you know they do this all the time.
They've already used it, ain't they? So, yeah.
Yeah, you remember when... so far, they've used it twice. They used it on the first day, and then the week after, Bobby done it back to him. You remember when Mandy Rose slipped at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she was slipping again. Or when Nia fell on a bumhole, and then all of a sudden, for 3 weeks straight, she was falling on a bumhole. Or when Nia put Lana for a table. For like 14 weeks straight, Lana got put for a table.
Yeah.
Mate, they got to stop this. Just cut it out, man.
Vince is so childish; it's unreal.
Yeah, this is some good shit. God damn it! Oh, I love it. Yeah, I can imagine he finds it funny.
Vince just like seeing women get abused, don't he?
Yeah. You know when old people laugh at stuff what just ain't funny.
Yeah, that's Vince. That's Vince. Yeah, that's Vince. So I think you're right with the Theory thing because
because I can imagine any of the cringe stuff Vince is into, man.
Yeah, they want to keep Lashley strong as well. So they'll probably make Theory win the match. Looking at it now, and it'll probably be a way that keeps Lashley strong. So he like cheats to win or something like that.
Yeah, another thing is I was about to say another theory, but that's a bad joke, and I wasn't even trying to make one. But all the last few weeks we've watched it, Alpha Academy's got involved in it, like every time.
Yeah, that's true.
So where they're all of a sudden not going to be in the building, they're going to be there, and something's going to happen. Yeah. But see what the comments are saying. Where was we? Gary said, "Is Roman versus The Rock happening this year?" Nope.
Never happened.
I hope Bobby Lashley gets beat up. This arrogant kid. Wow. All right. Bit harsh, but Bobby's like the nicest guy, but all right.
I think he beat up this arrogant kid. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. There you go.
up,
Yeah. That's
up
good because
Fury.
that means Austin's doing his job because he's winding people up for real, man.
Yeah.
Dro heard rumors there. Listen, keep them rumors to yourself, bro. I don't want to know about none of that business. Lashley Lashley again. Come on, Bobby. Savage Bobby, that's defeats 3 by distraction by John Cena. It'd be a bit cheap from like
that would make John Cena a heel.
Yeah, and it'd make him like
and Bobby cheap.
Yeah, like it didn't. Nothing serious happened between Cena and Theory. It's not like
he just walked away.
Yeah, if Theory slapped him on Raw, that would be a little bit different. But
which he should have.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
I don't think Cena Theory is going to happen.
I don't want it to happen. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible. It's not going to make anyone look strong. Everyone forget. Like once Austin Theory will win, and then 2 weeks later, no one will care that he won.
No, exactly.
So yeah, it's a bit weird, man. And the last match what John Cena had with Roman, when he just kept trying to roll him up for 20 minutes, was winding me up. You remember that? He just kept trying to roll him up, and then he was like, "I was that close."
Because he's out of shape.
Yeah, there's a storyline, and then
Oh, do you remember the old WWE blimp? Do you remember the old blimp?
I get that. I get the fist in the background, man. Yeah, my hole. That was Nia, innit? God, don't let Theory win. Yeah, I know. He's gonna win. I know he's gonna win because he seems like the chosen one on it.
I like Theory. I think he's all right.
I think he's good. He can be better as well. The selfie thing doesn't bother me as that much, but I still think that they're not letting him be himself on the mic. Because if you hear him in when he was in NXT as part of the Way, he was hilarious, man.
I used to love the Way. They were my favorite group.
The Way was great. Wasn't it?
Yeah, I love him.
How
Johnny
did they get
going over Dad? I love the Way. And now Dexter Lumis is gone, and I saw him in their W the other day.
Yeah, I watched him the other day, man. I'm like, this geezer's incredible, bro. You shouldn't have got rid of him, man.
Still doing the same stuff, by the way.
Yeah. That's how much they don't care about him. They can't even bother to sue him for doing the same stuff. It's like, oh, all right, whatever. Moving on from there, a match what I'm going to enjoy, but for storyline purposes, I think I might be done. Although, by the time the match starts, I'll be excited again.
I know where you're going. I knew that was coming up. Yeah, I agree.
My boys, the Bloodline. My boys, the Bloodline. Like that. The Usos versus my boys, the Street Profits.
What has happened to the Street Profits' faces in that picture?
Ask whoever edited it, man, because they've coloured in Montez. They left Dawkins looking fine. It looks coloured him in, bro.
Dawkins don't even look like him.
That's madness, bro. The Usos are just a regular picture. These dons got coloured in, bro. I don't think they were part of maybe they weren't part of the plan, because that looks ridiculous.
That's terrible.
All right, man. This match, Jamie, take it away. Everyone knows what I said last week when I did the stream. I purposely said last week and the week before that in November 2021, I went WWE Live and this same tag team was happening. The same tag teams. The only difference is RK Bro was involved as well, and they only just stopped being involved. If Randy wasn't injured, I'm sure they'd be part of this match.
This would probably be a triple threat. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say, from a fan point of view, for who's in the ring, for all the people involved in the match, I love it. Great spectacle, great guys. But they're not even doing what they did with Usos versus New Day, where they changed up the matches and stuff. Because that feud was kind of long, but it was great. There was all these. This is just like fight each other on Raw, fight each other on SmackDown, fight each other on a pay-per-view. Montez, you fight Jay. Dawkins, you fight Jimmy. And then the week after, we'll add like Alpha Academy to the match, or it's a handicap. And then the week after that, we'll give a pay-per-view. Usos will win, and then we'll just run it back and do it again. Where is Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler, bro? I don't even like that tag team, but I love both guys separately. Where are they?
The
dirty dogs.
Dirty dogs. They're gone.
Listen, they've messed up Dolph Ziggler because he's been in 2 groups with terrible names. The Dirty Dogs and then the Dogs of Justice or the Dogs of War or whatever. Remember the Dogs of War?
Yeah, I got a feeling Dolph comes up with these names because everything's a dog. when
Yeah,
Dolph's
because it
in
was like
charge.
him, was it him, Baron Corbin and McIntyre or something
Yeah,
before?
yeah, Dogs of War or whatever it was.
Against the Shield, flipping Dogs of War, man. And Dolph Ziggler is ultra talented. And Bobby Roode is ultra talented. I don't know what's going on there. But
But this
what's your prediction on the match? Because I'm just going to say Uso's going to win. So you might as well just give me a prediction.
This match is going to be great to watch. It might be match of the night.
Yeah.
It could easily be match of the night unless because they're so good. They're so talented. Uso, apart from FTR, you could argue Usos are the best tag team in wrestling.
Yeah, they're the best for me.
I think the Usos will win because I've got this feeling their next title defense is going to be at SummerSlam against McIntyre and Sheamus.
Yep, probably going to happen.
They looked good together on Raw, I've got to say. And Sheamus and when I watched them on Raw, I'm like, why don't you just make these two a tag team? Because they're actually got good chemistry. They're actually best mates in real life.
Mate, they have put on the best matches.
One-on-one, they're great together. Yeah.
Oh, mate, remember their match? They were kicking the hell out of each other before.
Yeah, they just kick the shit out of each other. But they're best mates in real life, so they're just like, oh, let's just do what we do.
Sheamus might be the most underrated wrestler around, because
totally
he
superb work.
It can't be a coincidence that they made him a tag team with Cesaro, and he looked great. That they made that tag team great as well.
Yeah,
he's dope, man.
It's a tremendous worker. But the Usos will win this. And it could be match of the night. It's going to be a great. I think this will open the show. I think this will open the show.
I think so.
Be a great match. Usos will win, and then I think at SummerSlam they will defend against McIntyre and Sheamus.
Yeah, I'm sure Rich Holland will have something to say about that. But they won't.
Rich ain't coming back. Rich ain't coming back. They go roll with this Sheamus McIntyre team. I tell you.
All I know is that all I know is I messaged Pete and I messaged him something that I'm not going to disclose, but he just sent me back an emoji with a straight face. So I don't. Apart from the stuff that he's wearing, I don't think he's happy, man.
No.
He doesn't mind the Peaky Blinders get up and that, but I don't think
he doesn't want to act like a sport child every second.
Yeah. And obviously I could say more stuff, but I ain't trying to get the man in trouble, bro. Because there's some mole in the camp somewhere, bro. So.
Quality worker, though. Quality worker.
He's one of the best wrestlers in the world. I'm not even joking, man. That's not because I know him, but I honestly believe it. But
I love that.
The bruiserweight thing was perfect, and they shouldn't have changed it.
No, he shouldn't have. But Vince, he has to have his
he should have been. I know it's killing him, thinking that they're coming to the UK and he's not even like he would have fought by now. He would have been Intercontinental Champion or fighting for it. And he's going to come to the UK. He's not even going to be a part of the show unless they put him on a kickoff show. And they're going to do that just to be kind, where really he deserves to,
Yeah, all the British guys will be on this show, but they won't be in anything like. Unless,
it's a shame.
Unless it's McIntyre and Sheamus, and all the other British guys are just going to be in whatever matches, aren't they?
What they'll do is just to get everyone in, they'll flipping put the them what they're called, man, the Ministry of Lightness, Judgment Day. They'll they'll put them versus like the Peaky Blinders just to get everyone on the card, innit? Because Rich from Manchester as well.
Manchester.
Rugby player,
Manchester. Well, yeah. Same like Sheffield, Manchester, same like up north.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a mess, man. It's a shame, to be fair.
This match will be great.
I think so. Bobby should never lose to this Stringler. Let's face it, the whole storyline is just a ruse for Vince to get airtime. He went from having Vince in his corner and then now he just don't talk. Gotta be the Usos win. Yes, we do need him on the main roster. I just
love the fact they know he works in the company and not acknowledging their own brother.
He's great as well.
Yeah, I'll see him in NXT. By the way, NXT is getting better and better every week.
Oh, mate.
It's turning into its own show now. It's getting really
love it, man. I just can't stand the colours, but everything else.
No.
No, I can't stand the colours, bro, because
it's too bright. Just dim it down.
You know what it is? When for some reason, well, it's not for some reason, the women like brighter colours, isn't it? But when the women are having their matches, I like it. When some of the men, but when some of the dark characters are in that match, I'm like,
and the see-through.
I don't like that either, man.
Just darken it out and darken it down a bit, and it look better. But it's getting good.
Usos will lose but keep the belts. The Briscoes. Oh yeah, Gary, that's a good shout. To be fair, Usos might lose and keep the belts. He might get to Because you know, Usos, if it gets too much of them, they'll just get themselves kicked out of the match for no reason. I can't lie here. I know people hate it, but for me, it's pretty realistic what Roman and the Usos do. That when the match gets too much for them, it's like I'll just get disqualified and leave.
Yeah.
That's what I've always said. Why would you not?
That's what heels should do, though. They're heels. I've always said that with heels. Why do heels just not stand on the outside of the ring for 10 seconds, just get cut out when they're champion?
When Roman faced Seth and he looked like he's going to lose, like, oh, I'm just getting disqualified. I've had enough.
Yeah. But that's what heels should do. That's great heel work.
Yeah, and then what it does is you get the first match you win, then the second one you try and do the same thing, and then you end up winning by cheating some other way. And the third match to put you in like a Hell in a Cell, so you can't get
the baby face wins.
Yeah.
That should be. The Briscoes, I think they're going to be AEW banned, don't they?
Yeah. Big up Mark Shelton. How do you, bruv, you just comment your own name, bruv? That's some gangster business, right? There's some Inception shit, bruv. And you've done it perfect as well. That messed my head up, man.
It's a mirrored image shit.
Thoughts on Bruce Pritchard getting more power in creative? I don't believe it. He had loads of power anyway.
Yeah, power.
If you listen to any wrestler that left the company, they always say that. Yeah, Bruce has been around forever. Listen, to be fair, he gets a hard time here. I think his podcast is trash because it's just there to make himself sound more important.
Mm-hmm.
But he's responsible for some big wrestlers, man. Like no Pritchard, no Kane, bro. No Pritchard, no Taker, bro. So, you know what I mean? But you know the vibes. Well, love this to be a ladder match. Yeah, that would be a good shout, man. There's something about the tag team match what I've been thinking, and I don't want the Street Profits to split up.
No,
but Montez is too good.
It's the Shawn Michaels and the Rockers situation.
Yeah, so it might have to do the thing where like they put him in a singles match because Dawkins gets hurt and then he wins something.
Yeah, Dawkins stays with him. Turn on him.
And then but I wanted to turn on him like a year down the line.
Yeah.
Because Montez has got the perfect character to make it look like he's arrogant. Even though he's not, he can do that because like the first we got the Street Profits and that they're always dressed up and stuff, but Montez was always the one with the jewelry and the shades on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we can start doing things like that. Like, for example, listen, I know someone's in the chat, don't rub the idea, but someone could be like at the backstage trying to get their autograph and that, and they're trying to get the Street Profits autograph, but Montez is like, I'll sign it, and he starts doing stuff. Or they're supposed to go home and him and Bianca get picked up in a limo and leave Dawkins to the point where the fans feel bad for Dawkins, and then we can have a split up. But it's very easy to think of that. We just thought of that in a couple of seconds, but for some reason.
When Sean used to put on the leather jacket, weren't it? He started putting on a leather jacket and just like hanging out with the girls backstage and stuff like that. And it's just like that little thing,
man. Even thingy, man. I don't know why I was about to say his name, how he says it. Max Dupree. Man, like LA Knight. I love that. LA Knight could get him as trying to do the modeling thing. He can be like, I'll see something in here.
Guy, wears the suit,
and then Dawkins can think like, it's going to be exciting when we do the photo shoot. And when he turns up, they're like, we don't want you. We just want Montez.
It's got to be someone. It's got to be someone because they're still not. I'm trying to figure out who the hell is his first client.
It's going to be Thingy, isn't it?
It's got to be Dolph, ain't it?
Nah, it's going to be.
That's why we ain't seen him.
It's going to be Thingy, man. What's his name, bro? Oh, what's his name, man? What the stupid group, bro? Retribution, not Flapjack, T-Bar.
T-Bar and all.
Mace. It's going to be Mace.
Mace. Yeah. When Lesnar destroyed him and there was no comeback.
When he was on commentary?
Yeah.
Destroyed him. Bobby wins and the Usos win.
Yeah.
Yep. In every promotion, there is a one division that gets overlooked. Tag team division, AEW. Yep. Yeah. Tag team division, AEW.
Vince don't give a shit about tag team.
Yeah. Usos Street Profits trilogy, make it a real angle out of it. Yeah.
This is about the
yeah.
This is their fourth trilogy.
I think I counted that this is the 19th match or something like that.
They've had more sequels than Halloween.
I think I'm not even joking. I think the Street Profits might have faced the Usos more than New Day have, which is saying something.
Yeah. Well, there's no other teams, is there? This is the problem.
Yeah, man. All right, Biggie, I hope you're doing well, man. I can't wait for him to come back.
Yeah, he's a good guy, Biggie.
It could be the biggest pop. If they do it perfect, it could be
come back Rumble, ain't it? Rumble's going to be excellent in January.
He should come back.
And the comebacks in that.
He should come back and because you know that spear he does for actually that might not be a good idea.
No, he shouldn't be doing that no more. He can't do the spear through the ring no more. That's done. That's done.
I was just about to say, come back after having a broken neck and then spear Rich Holland out the ring. And I was like, that's probably not a good idea.
He can't be doing that no more.
But if he comes back out, because he's going to be out for like a long time.
Yeah.
He ain't even, you know what I mean? So he come back, it's batter Rich Holland, man. Make it a real angle, bro. He broke your neck, and you know what I mean? So, yeah, she is, man. Enough said about that.
And she looked great.
Yeah, enough said about that match. Her and Mandy Rose, come on, bro.
Yeah, if you're a teenage boy, Jesus.
Problem with that Montez can easily be a solo guy. Dawkins will bottom to be cast, get released. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was kind of relating to. Because I like Dawkins, but
I think Dawkins is a good worker. He's underrated. Yeah,
but they're not going to be able to find something for him to do on his own.
No, he's just not got that. He's not got. If you're a wrestling fan, you can look at them both straight away and know Dawkins hasn't got that.
Yeah, most tag teams
he hasn't got that special thing about him.
Just about to say that most tag teams have it. If you're not somebody who grew up together, like them kind of tag teams, then usually there's always one who's like got a bit more charisma. It doesn't mean the other one's trash. It just means it's how it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah. Moving on from there, let's get into the first women's championship, man. SmackDown women's championship match. This woman, I've been giving her a chance. She's come back, and she ain't disappointed me too much. You know what I mean? She ain't great on the mic still. And the other one,
SmackDown was quite good. What the thing she came out on SmackDown?
Yeah, and
probably a best promo she's done.
Which is saying something because Natalya's been here forever. Ronda Rousey versus Natalya. WWE Women's SmackDown Championship on the line. I'll kick it straight off that Ronda's not going to lose. But it's going to be interesting to talk about the match because for once, there's been a decent, not on Ronda's part, because to be fair, Ronda gets fed decent storylines anyway. But on Natalya's part, Natalya, I got to say, man, I'll give it up to you, man. Because I weren't saying derogatory stuff about you before. I weren't saying you was trash. There's plenty of more people that in this chat were saying worse things about you. Remember, me and you met in Superdrug and you was lovely to me, man. You know what I mean? Thanks for the picture and that. But you're a bit stale and your moves are really, really slow. And you probably should never do that clothesline move because it takes you about a year to turn around. I don't know why anyone falls for it. Just do the sharpshooter. And lock it in properly. Also, Natalya, don't ever do a double sharpshooter again. It don't work. It looks weak. You can tell the person can get out of it. Leave it out.
Don't do the sharpshooter at all.
Leave it out. And I know in real life you're a cat lady. Sometimes, the cover up the twins and that's a bit distracting. Like it's not even distracting in a pervy way. It's just a bit much.
You've seen her sister.
Have you seen their YouTube channel?
Yes, I don't know how they're monetized.
I don't know. Listen. I saw their YouTube channel for educational purposes only.
I don't know how they get away with it.
All I saw is the last video I saw was called Sexy Cupcakes.
Yeah, and they just bounce everywhere. It's mad.
And it freaked me out a bit. Not because I'm gay. It was just weird that I thought somebody mentioned it to me and I thought it was over exaggerated. Because I was like, Natalya's not going to be doing that. That's a bit cheesy. The first 2 seconds of the video, she said something like, and this is my bouncy sister. And then I was like, you get monetized for this? Kind of.
I don't know how they did it.
Because I remember her sister, because she was on, I remember when she was on Total Divas and she was with Big E. Big E was trying to chat her up and that. Well,
I bet he was.
Yeah, he was. And in fact, she was more into him.
Yeah,
but I think actually, jokes aside, it really was educational purposes. I'm thinking of the reason why I went on it now. She tweeted. Now she tweeted something about basically somebody said something about her having to use her body on whatever and doing all this business. It's about the OnlyFans chat, and then she tweeted back. In fact, I think it was a wrestler.
It was Ronda. Ronda did it.
Oh yeah, it was Ronda. That's why I checked it out. Yeah. And then she's like, I'd rather be doing that than blah, blah, blah. All of that stuff. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. That was Ronda. And I checked it out and I was like, yeah, this is a bit mad still because there's literally no talent in the video at all. It's just madness, bro. TJ is at home laughing his head off, bro. He's like, I don't. He's going to be saying stuff like, I don't even find your sister attractive. Meanwhile, in the background.
Thinking, I wish she was her. Yeah.
I love it, man. I love you guys in the chat as well. Now, Jay, what do you think about the match, man? I've already said I think Ronda's definitely going to win.
Ronda's winning this. Is it a submission match, ain't it?
Is it a submission match?
I think it's a submission match.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Well, Ronda ain't tapping out to that sharpshooter, is she? Jesus Christ. That sharpshooter's terrible. There's only really one submission wrestler here, and that's Ronda. That is what she does. She's a judo expert.
Is it a submission match?
Okay. Swear it is.
If it is, doesn't that mean that she's had 2 submission matches in a row at pay-per-views? Because she beat Ronda and Charlotte in a submission match.
It's a submission match. They keep going on about their submissions, so I'm going to take it as a submission match because that's what they keep chatting about. So it probably is not. And now you go, Ronda's going to win with a roll-up after all this submission talk they've been doing all back and forth. But no, it's actually been on Natalya's part. She's actually made the match quite interesting.
That thing on SmackDown was hilarious.
Yeah, when Ronda came out and said, I didn't know, what is it she said? I didn't know that was you in the ring because you usually got your rack out or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then the only time you've ever been relevant is when you dress like me. That was a quality line. I've got to give Ronda that. But a delivery.
Paul Heyman definitely told her to say that. But
her delivery was awful. The delivery was awful. But
mate,
Ronda
she's like a Hermes driver with that delivery, bro. It's she's a yodel driver, bro. It's bad, man. It's bad, man. You know what it is? I've been giving her a chance. She's been better, but I can't shake certain promos out of my head. What she said before, and it's getting on my nerves. Remember back when I shouldn't bring him up because he's my chief, man. But you remember back when Roman said "soccer in Soccertash" and then winked at the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I was defending him for ages because I had to, I had to defend my boy. But it was very hard to get that out of my head and to decide.
Look, all I want to see Ronda do is get in the ring and do her stuff because she is good in the ring. I like her matches. I think she can make her matches look quite realistic. I think her matches with Charlotte were great. I don't know why everyone puts them down so much.
Yeah, I heard people saying that. In that match with her and Charlotte because I gave it a good rating, but somebody was saying to me that Charlotte was being selfish in the match and just kept no-selling the moves. I was like, what are you talking about?
Charlotte sells all the time. It's just jealousy with Charlotte, I think. But no, I see Ronda winning this, and the only thing I just don't see Ronda's next opponent.
There's no one.
I just don't know who it is, unless Charlotte just comes back in the Money in the Bank.
That's what Charlotte is.
Unless Charlotte comes back after the match and just attacks Ronda.
Charlotte is going to come back and just do what she wants, bro.
Talking
about no sells. You know, on Raw, I've done a reaction to this match, actually. Is it just me, or did Riddle no-sell the skull-crushing finale? He just got up.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
He got up and then bounced against the rope, and then Miz tried to clothesline him out. I'm like, bro, why are you back on your feet?
Yeah. Because he usually does sell quite well, Riddle, don't he? I love Riddle. But
yeah, Riddle's dope, man.
Yeah,
I want the only thing is I don't think I want him as baby. Actually, Ronda's babyface, isn't it?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, Bailey's got to come back to take that title still.
Oh, Bailey's got to come back yet.
Everyone
she's ready to come back. Apparently, they just don't know what to do with her. That's a rumor.
So good, man. Triple H sort that, man. Everyone's in agreement that we all love Bailey, and so
there you go. Bailey attacks Ronda after Money in the Bank. That'd be great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
After the match is finished, Bailey comes back, attacks her, puts her out, has that interview on Raw the next night. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I love heel Bailey. Actually, to be fair, her and Sasha in the pandemic got me through that, man, because their tag team was good, man.
Yeah, very good. Very good. I thought Bailey was the star of it, though. I have to say.
She was. Especially the stuff she was doing with Michael Cole. She was shouting at him in matches, man.
Yeah.
She's like, I can hear everything you're saying, Michael. I was like, she shaved his name into the back of her head.
Yeah, in the back of her head. You got to give it to her. I love Bailey.
Love it.
Evil Bailey.
Ronda Rousey wins and Bailey confronts. Okay, you said the same thing as well, yeah, man.
There you go, yeah. I think that might happen,
Natalya deserves the opportunity. She has been a long-term worker. She needs to be behind the scenes. Sarah's that type trainer. Yeah. Sarah's a dope trainer, by the way. The thing, you know what it is with Natalya? I don't think she's ever been... She's one of the ones where I don't feel like she's been overlooked because she's always been about. But
she's had a great career.
But some of the work is just not... I get why she would think that, though. Yeah.
But her name's Hart. If it weren't Hart...
And the thing is, yeah... What's an awkward thing is, she... Her husband produces all the women's matches, so if you're not getting a chance, you might have to have a word with her. Because he's been producing the matches for about 4 years.
Yeah.
And you've had
That's
like
why
2
they got
title
better.
shots. Yeah, man. Ronda wins, and I think either Baszler comes out or I hope Bailey returns and gets. Oh, everyone's on this Bailey thing. Yeah,
I'll
man, I'm
you
here
what,
for it, man.
I've been saying it for ages. I want Baszler Ronda at SummerSlam.
Yeah, massive pop for me if Bailey comes out. To be fair, I love
That'd be
Bailey.
a killer match. Baszler Ronda.
They've ruined Baszler, like
Yeah.
to the point now where. Yeah, do you remember when she fingered? When she destroyed everyone in the Elimination Chamber like 2 years ago?
Yeah, they made it look great, and then she just like.
Oh yeah, that's what it was, isn't it? She had that terrible match at WrestleMania with Becky.
Yeah.
And she didn't lose, by the way. I don't know why they never brought it up because she got rolled up, but if you watch the match back, her shoulders wasn't down. Why don't they ever look at stuff like that? Like, go on, listen, WWE. After a match, I'm not saying to listen to the fans because 90% of us, I'll say us, don't know how we're talking about and are just talking waffle. But there's a 10% who are creative, who've been watching wrestling a long time, can see certain things, and are just trying to help it. We're not trying to bring it down because I don't want WWE to disappear. But if you see that something's trending online where there's been a botch or you've missed something or you messed something up or someone's like, this didn't make sense, the rules say this, because there's the hardcore like weirdos who go and find rule in section 7B from 1992 what says that Earl Hebner said, them kind of RIP, yeah, I mean Dave and that. But when you see that her shoulders wasn't down, Baszler's, and everyone's like, yeah, if you look at it properly, her shoulders don't look down.
No,
then bring it
up.
Just bring it up. Let Baszler come out and go, listen, Becky, you didn't even beat me fair and square. That's stupid, bro.
Do you know the only time they've done that? When Rock Big Show at Rumble 2000, when Rock literally touched first.
Yeah.
And they knew he touched first, and they had to try and
remember when the Rock returned on Raw and he brought it up?
Yeah. And they tried to change it up, made it a draw.
That's one of my favorite Rock moments because he came back. It was not even that long. It was about 4 years ago now, wasn't it? And then he was like, "Hey, Big Show," it is like, you know what the producer of The Mummy told me. He said he was watching Royal Rumble and he said, whichever man wins this match, I'm gonna make him the Scorpion King. And he's like, and I won the match. And he's like, then the Big Show was like, nah, your feet touched the floor. He's like, yeah, you're right, they did touch the floor, but now I'm the one chasing down Vin Diesel's candy ass, and I'm like, this is hilarious, bro. There's a Big Show smashed the laptop, man.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Gary, it was a splash fest. He's on about Natalya's YouTube channel. Brett should slap Natalya for botching the sharpshooter.
To be fair, I don't think Brett can even get his arm that high no more.
Yeah, thanks to Goldberg.
He's in a bad way.
I watched the documentary again last week.
Oh, Brett's still pissed. He's never going to forget it.
I watched that Brett documentary. I love that documentary, Yeah, and you can get Owen and that's in it. I might send that if anyone wants to watch that. I got the link for it still.
Yeah, but Brett's angry, man.
Yeah, because he was like up until like he left WWE, and then obviously The Rock was there, The Rock and that. He was my favorite wrestler. I used to love him, man. Bro, I wanted the glasses as a kid so bad. I was just like, yeah, he's gonna give me his glasses. I just need this. And then he had the great match with him and Austin. People don't know. Some people just don't even know how good Brett is. Brett's one of the best of all time, bro, especially in the ring.
Brett's matches were like a film, weren't they? He went by chapters.
Yeah.
That's how he set up his matches.
Yeah,
and that's fantastic.
And you're right, Jay. That's because he really takes it serious. Like this isn't
his profession. Yeah.
yeah.
Never hurt a man either. Never hurt anyone.
Gee, Natalya has had more face and heel turns than the Big Show. Yeah, man, that's saying a lot.
I was about to say, I thought that was just saying Natalya's had more faces.
I knew you was going to say that. Yeah, Bailey versus Ronda SummerSlam 2022. Yep.
It's out, yeah. I think that might be the match. I don't see anyone else Ronda can fight.
You know what's going to happen, and this is a kind of killer. They set the UK up bad, man. They're going to give all the great matches to SummerSlam, and then
probably it happens a few weeks later, don't it? It's just,
they're going to repeat the match.
Yeah.
And then the live events after, they're going to repeat the matches again.
Yeah.
Sarri's my friend's favorite. John Cena win the match and cash in on Roman, and also he's going to be Undisputed Universal Champion. He will be a Grand Slam.
Oh, do you know what this is? I heard the thing because Kevin Owens apparently is not going to wrestle on SmackDown this week.
Yeah.
So they need someone to be in the last member of the Money in the Bank, and they go leave it. They go leave it till the match itself, and it's going to be John Cena. That's the thing that's going around at the moment, apparently.
Did everyone not see what Roman did to John Cena in the last match?
I don't want to see it either. I don't want to see a skinny John Cena. I just
I don't want to see Cena, and I don't think it's going to happen. I don't want to hear Goldberg's theme go off at any point.
Oh, Jesus, could you imagine?
At any point, bro. Never. Oh, I don't want to hear it, bro. Listen, who knows, man? who knows, man? This Baszler Rousey would be a great match, but they'd have to elevate Shayna and majority. Yeah, they would. She's going to have to go on a killing spree to do it.
Just turn her heel and she can do it. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, exactly. Who do you think will be the last person to join the men's Money in the Bank? Is Sami Zayn in the match?
Yeah, Sammy's in the match.
Oh, yeah, that's my guy, man.
It's meant to be between Elias and Kevin Owens, ain't it? They're meant to have the match on Raw, but Kevin was injured. Apparently,
Ezekiel's going to be in the match.
So, I'll just go give it to Zeke.
Ezekiel's going to be in the match. There we go. That's who's going to be. It's either that or Elias is going to beat him up and then go in the match, bro, because everyone knows that Elias and Ezekiel are two different people. And Elrod.
Why are not people getting this shit? I can't wait to see Elrod.
Man like Elrod, man. Come on. Which documentary is that? It's what's it called?
Not with the Bret Hart one when he talks about Goldberg and everything.
Nah, it's the one what's filmed. It's filmed when he's already said to Vince that WCW's got in contact with him, and then while he's filming the documentary is when the that's a great. That was like a film documentary. Yeah, to be fair, and if you just write Bret Hart documentary on YouTube, straight away. It's got like a black thumbnail. Can't watch it on it, but
I remember it. Yeah, it's great. Yeah,
it's great, man. It's great because that's when
he's talking about the contract WCW offered him in his swimming pool, isn't he?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah.
The funniest thing about that documentary is
in a year or something. Man.
Just before he goes and punches Vince in the face, he's in what's her name? I was gonna get a wrong name. What's his wife's name again? Marcy? I can't remember, man.
Whose wife?
Brett's.
Brett's wife. When she used to be a model, didn't she? Was it?
Yeah.
Marcel, Marcy, or Marcy?
Yeah, that's
Canadian name, ain't it? Like a French Canadian name, ain't it?
But she's in the hallway after Brett's been screwed, and all the wrestlers are there with their head down, like they look scared of her. Brett's there with her, but then he walks off, and then I think Owen's there, and then she's like, "This is out of order." She's like, "Did you know about this?" And then Sean, you can hear Sean sound like a bitch. She's like, "No, I don't know. I didn't know about this." And she's just destroying them. And then she goes to Triple H. She's like, "Hunter, did you know?" And he's like, "I didn't know about this." She's like, "Oh yeah, you would say that, wouldn't you? When I know that you know." He's like, and then he just keeps putting his head down, shaking his head. And in my head, I'm like, if Brett wasn't in the stadium and you was doing this, there was a pedigree coming your way. I can see it, man.
Oh yeah,
I can see it, man.
Totally.
Baszler is the spear pricker lesbian wedding. Oh my god, man.
Jesus Christ.
Big up and mean. Hope you're well, man. James Ellsworth. Oh my god, man. Ellsworth. To be fair, James Ellsworth, he was over. He was over, bro.
He was massively over.
Yeah, man.
I actually couldn't wait for Styles' title match with him on SmackDown.
Oh,
I was actually intrigued. I was like, he's done it.
I mean, technically, didn't he win the women's Money in the Bank? Because he just threw the briefcase to Carmella, but
yeah, they had to redo it on SmackDown because a man won the women's Money in the Bank.
Yeah, AJ Styles or Finn Balor to qualify for the Money in the Bank. Oh, that's a good shout. To be fair,
if Finn's in it, he has to win it.
There's no point putting AJ in there just to ruin him even more.
No, AJ would be put in there just because of who he is. But if Finn goes in there, Finn has.
You know what would be sick? Imagine if Edge joined the match.
I don't think we've seen Edge again till Rumble.
Yeah, Edge is chilling on it. Yeah, he can't keep returning at Rumbles though. He's done it 2 years.
It's just his thing. But then again, look, then SummerSlam's a massive show, ain't it? It's going like 70,000 people at that stadium. So
he's going to come back. He's going to come back at Royal Rumble with the music that we like, and he's going to pretend like nothing happened, bro.
Yeah, get the Ultra music we all like, not that.
Oh, mate, that's it's on my gym soundtrack every day, man. Do not jinx it, boys. If I hear old bird music, I swear I'll freak out.
There it is. That looks like he's wearing a pouch. Because you can't see the lines on the side.
Just noticed that he's the only one what's out of the box, man, because it's for Pablo to choose.
It don't matter, you know what I mean?
Let's go. So, big up, Roderick. Hope you're well, man. Who do you think will win the Money in there? We ain't got to that yet. We'll get to it now. Is it me or is the judgment? Listen, I made a whole video on them being pointless. So, Anna, relax, man. I paid money for it. I can't just throw stuff away.
Pablo's shoe toy.
Listen, I brought that before he was doing all the Saudi stuff, so leave me alone, man. It was just part of a collection, and then he started ruining stuff for me, and then, you know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, Goldberg's a massive name in wrestling.
Yeah, he is. Moving on from there, we might as well get straight into the next women's championship match because the next two matches are both Money in the Bank matches. So here we go, man. Bianca Belair versus Carmella. I love both of these women. Feels pointless because there's not been a story, really. There's been one slap from Carmella.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? She just came back and won.
Kind of just like feels a bit like a filler. I don't want to disrespect the girls, but that's kind of what it is, to be honest. It's a filler. Like I don't know what else we're supposed to do with it. But what are you thinking, Jay?
This one's a weird one. Again, here goes all the bloody trains.
You have the trains and I have the planes, bro. I'm not
even joking. There we go. Any transport needed. This is a weird one for me because again with Bianca Belair, I don't want to see her and Becky ever again. And I don't want to see it at SummerSlam. And I don't want to see. I don't want them to do what I think they might do at SummerSlam either, which will absolutely pee me off. So I'm just trying to think who she will go against if she wins this match.
The troubling thing is.
So that's why I'm sort of thinking Carmella might win. Because Vince loves Carmella. She came back from nowhere. She's been out all this time. By the way, she's starting to look like Corey Graves, by the way. But since she came back, look at her face, man. Since she came back, she won straight away. Like, no doubt about it. She won. All the girls that they had there, all the women they have there that were working. Now, Vince is like, no, Carmella's the one. So I know there's certain people in the Money in the Bank, but I'm trying to
The only thing is, I'll say is, I don't know if they made her win so she wasn't a part of the Money in the Bank. Just because she's not really needed in it. Like, when we get to the women's Money in the Bank match, it's actually quite...
It's stacked. I want the women main event. I want that to be the main event, but I think it'll be the men. But it should be the women.
Too.
I think
my problem with this is, I think Bianca's going to be the one. It might not be at this event, to be honest, but I feel like out of the two champions, Bianca's going to be the one who gets cashed in on. It won't be Ronda.
Yeah, easily. Because the thing with Bianca, I sort of prefer Bianca chasing than being champion. I don't know why. There's something about her chasing. I just don't know. It's like they don't know what to do with her now she's champion, because everything she does while she's chasing is fantastic. When she's champion, they sort of stop doing what they were doing when she was chasing.
Yeah, the feed on her story, that's why. It's just like, I come out looking nice and I sit at ringside. Also, stop putting women at ringside if you're not just going to give them the mic. Just give them the headphones and let them speak and commentary.
Just sit there on a chair going.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, man. Like, her character literally should be not far off what she is now, but it should be all based around she's more athletic than everyone else. I don't need you to keep saying you're the roughest, you're the toughest, you're the meanest, and all. I get it. I know that all of them words. Yeah, I know that all of them words have EST in it. Okay, we all know. I don't need you to keep saying it. But your husband is clearly the most athletic guy around. You're clearly the most athletic woman around. Just feed into the fact that I want to fight the best women wrestlers out there. It doesn't always have to be a cheesy storyline. It can just be, I need to fight the best out there. Yeah, that's it.
Get a wrestling whoever is the best they can be.
Yeah, and then let it get to the point where once she's destroyed everyone, she starts being arrogant with it. Because that way you can just turn her and Montez heel at the same time eventually, bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be one of them weird heels where like they're flipping, throwing people through tables and stuff. They just think they're better than everyone. Simple. It's not hard.
When she won Rumble the first time round, she won it back to back, didn't she? If I remember rightly. When she won the Rumble the first time round, she probably gave one of the best babyface promos after that ever.
Dope.
And I fell in love with her after that promo. I was backing her all the way. And now I'm like, as champion, she's gone a little stale, but that probably ain't all her own fault, to be fair. So
you see the problem, because when Becky won, when she beat Doudrop on Raw, when she won the Battle Royal, the fans were cheering Becky when she won.
Yeah.
And that's a bad sign, man.
I can't stand Becky Lynch.
Because not so long ago, people were booing her for real. And only like weeks later, now they're cheering her. I don't know if it's the city she was in, but it was only like, it's nothing to do with where she's from. So
But
Very
no,
weird. But yeah, I think with this, I'm going to have Bianca to win.
yeah, Bianca will probably win, but I wouldn't be
The
surprised.
problem they've got with this match is this feels like a match what they could have put on any other Raw, any other SmackDown, and Bianca was just winning
match.
like, yeah, she was just winning like 6 minutes on all of the others. So
Yeah.
Carmella's not trash. I actually like her, but
Yeah, Carmella's good.
They've not give Carmella consistency because the best Carmella there was when she came back the first time when she'd been out for time. She came back. She was all like dressed up and stuff. She had Reggie with her. She was doing the wine thing, and then she'd always like smash the bottle of wine on someone's head. That was dope.
Yeah.
But then you just fed her to Sasha, made her lose back to back 3 times, and then all of a sudden now she's putting on a mask because she don't want you to touch her face. Just let her go back to what she was, man. What ain't her thing that she's the most beautiful woman in WWE? That's a gimmick.
That's a gimmick, yeah.
Why are they messing around with it, man? Because she's definitely going to lose this match.
Yeah. My problem is this is a toilet break match.
It is, and like
that's the problem.
Also, because I don't know the order of the matches, it's very hard to say what's going to happen in the Money in the Bank. Because obviously, one of the Money in the Banks are going to be in the middle of the card. One's going to be at the end. But whatever's in the middle means that the person in that can cash in on the championship match. But with that one,
maybe the women's open it.
Yeah, with that one, the whole card, I don't really care about this match. But I will watch because I like both women. But yeah, the women's Money Bank might open it. Last time that happened, Alexa cashed in and beat Ronda. So beat Naira, I mean. But yeah, it'd be interesting. But yeah, man, moving on. Let me get to the comment section and then we'll move on to the last 2 Money in the Bank matches for sure, man. See where I left it off. Savage, I think Bloodline is going to defeat Street Profits at Monday. Yeah, big up, Amin. Amin says Bianca to retain.
Yeah.
The match is predictable. Yeah. To be fair to this match, there's nothing wrong with it being predictable. It's just
predictable's all right sometimes.
Yeah, it's just that sometimes it feels a squash, and I'd rather have that happen on Raw or SmackDown. Carmella loses, but looks really good. Yeah, that's the perfect way to do it. Perfect way to do it. Let her lose, but she put up a good fight. Let Bianca do the handshake thing after. Oh, yeah, you done great. Then let Carmella slap her in the face again. And then the next time, she just batters her, Bianca does, and then moves on. Because she's not going to be used for anything else, Carmella, on that. I think they're planning to do Rhea Ripley to win. And then they've cashing the Money in the Bank. Rhea Ripley's still injured.
Yeah, she's injured.
Stop making her look ugly, man. Weird, man.
I know. She's beautiful before all the makeup.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. I've changed my previous thought. Becky screwed this match last time and returning. Bailey screws this one. Ooh, not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. It's because Fingy hasn't won the Money in the Bank before, isn't it, Becky? Last time she gave Oscar the belt, didn't she?
Oh, don't.
That was so weird. The belt. Oscar, what you didn't know is the belt's in the briefcase.
Didn't Oscar think that thing was a little heavy?
Mate, she took it home.
Paper in it.
The first thing you do, you take the briefcase home. I'm opening the briefcase in the car.
Did you worry? That's a bit heavy. That ain't got paper in it. Jesus, what's in there?
And then they made Oscar do that stupid thing. Oh my God, Becky! Shut up, man.
Oscar should have kicked her in. No, I can't.
Yeah, should have kicked her in the face and said, "Listen,
and then
I don't need you to hand me the title.
F you, baby," and then take the title. No, I mean, not all dancing.
Bianca's not a draw. She does not move the needle. She might. She's a drawing merchandise. I'll give her that. So I would say because the little girls dressed like her.
Who is a draw apart from Roman?
Garrett's John Cena wins them. Oh yeah, that's what you already said, Drew. Big up Steven. Street Profits turning heels interesting. Yeah, man. So I'm saying turn them all heel.
Well, if they can't win, they start to lose it a bit, don't they? Blaming each other. You see it.
Bianca to win says love for basketball. Ethan. Rhea comes back. Can we get
I don't want to
when people say Rhea comes back, it sounds like she's been out for like 6 months. She's been out for a week, bro.
Yeah. I don't want to see it either.
AEW's conditioned people to want people debuting on it. That's
yeah. I do think someone will come back in this pay-per-view, though.
Mate, I can't. Every time I think someone needs to come back, I realise they got released. They're not injured.
It's either Bailey or Charlotte. One of them two are going to come back in this pay-per-view.
Yeah. Big up John G. Savage, man. Do you think John Cena comes out after Fury match to step up match? I don't, bro.
He ain't going to come out. He ain't going to come out now.
And listen, if you like if you like Gellit, then yeah, you predict it, man. Well done. You get a prize. Woo! You predicted it. But listen, Just because you predict it doesn't mean it's right, and it sounds stupid. I'm gonna feud with this kid because he kind of looks a little bit like I did, mate.
Yeah.
He looks more like Randy Orton 2002 than Cena, bro. Apart from when he had
Yeah.
the outfit on and that, he's like a mix between them. And like I said, we said at the beginning of the show, of all the John Cenas you want to be compared to, that's not the one.
No, not prototype.
Thugonomics, maybe.
Yeah, Thugonomics Cena. Yeah.
Mm.
But, I mean, this is the fifth. WWE regard this as their biggest show, fifth biggest show of the year, what they do, Money in the Bank. It was meant to be at a big stadium, so they couldn't sell it. I don't know why they thought they could. Now it's in the MGM. The MGM's a bigger, like, proper. Yeah. So they actually, many people say WWE actually class this now above Survivor Series. So for them, this is their fourth or fifth biggest show. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a shock return, maybe, of Charlotte or a Bayley.
I think the original plan was for Rhea Ripley to beat Bianca Belair and then Liv Morgan's cash in Money Bank contract would make sense. Yeah, the only problem is no one cares about that story either. Does anyone raise their hands in the chat? Does anyone care that Rhea Ripley and Liv ain't friends anymore?
No,
Liv falls out with everyone.
I don't care.
Wasn't she Nikki's best friend as well? And Alexa was Nikki's best friend, and Shayna was her best friend.
Yeah, Liv Morgan is the worst friend in the world.
Mate, they all just fall out with each other, but it's so weird. They went through that stage, and with Liv that. I say they went through that stage. They were doing it up until last week. Liv smiles at someone, and then they're a tag team partner.
Yeah. She's the girl next door, ain't she, Liv? That's what she is.
I love Liv, but she has no character.
Very pretty girl, but she's got nothing behind
Zero character. Does anyone even know why she dresses like that? The makeup, why her music sounds like that? Nobody knows anything. She's just there. So, ruthless aggression, never 2.0. No thanks. Yeah, exactly. I don't think Gina would rather see Austin AJ versus if they built it up properly, but at this point, I think the WWE, Seth and Becky win the briefcase, so they have. Don't. Do you remember when he was the man's man?
Yeah, I rather one than the other. I can't have Becky winning this match. I just can't.
Yeah, I can't. I honestly can't.
I don't want Becky winning it. I've had enough. Becky don't need to be in the title picture for a while. Just don't.
Well, let's move on to it then.
There we go. This is going to be a good match.
Apart
from the bird, the girl in the front, everyone else. I mean, Raquel's not going to win, but everyone else, Jesus.
The biggest shock would be Shotzi to win.
Yeah, I love Shotzi. What have they done to her? Raquel Rodriguez in that photo?
They've drawn her face on, man. I don't understand.
What have they done to her?
I ain't going to lie. Liv and Alexa look good in this picture.
They do. Yeah,
they actually look like a tag team, to be fair to them.
Yeah, they do there, don't they? Alexa, I love Alexa.
Right. So we have Becky, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan. Her name's not even Raquel Gonzalez anymore, is it?
No, it's Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Lacey Evans, Asuka, Shotzi. Now, each of these women individually in this match got a few favorites in there. I don't like what they did to Lacey Evans because I love the old Lacey Evans. And yeah, that was my thing still. Now, she's been doing I don't want to be disrespectful in that, but it is what it is. I call her savage for a reason. I'm not here for the suicidal chat week in, week out about stand up for. Listen, just leave me alone, man. Stop forcing me to do shit. I don't care. I don't care if you change your clothes. We know you did. I don't care. You've got combat trousers on now. Now you want to mention being in the army. You've been in WWE for ages. And we only know you're a soldier from Instagram and stuff. Why didn't you mention it before?
I like her original gimmick. I'm going to say
it's that other gimmick is one of the best gimmicks for a woman you can give.
Yeah.
Even the fact that her finishing move is called a women's right, and it's like women's rights. Yeah. Oh, it's perfect. She's got the 1940s army wife look.
Yeah, it works.
She's a lady, but she'll kick your ass in the ring.
Yeah.
She's your nasties. She's just throwing handkerchiefs on people. Oh, bro, I loved it, bro. The only thing I didn't like was the music. It's trash. I don't like that music.
It's better music, and it's good. I don't like messages now.
Liv, I've got this thing for Liv on it. Like,
you just want to see her win one.
I have a bittersweet relationship with her in wrestling because I only want good things for her in wrestling. But every time I want to give her a chance, and there's something that comes across, like, because I predicted the last Money in the Bank, the one what Nikki won. Liv should have won that one. She was at everyone like at that time.
That was
The wrestling fans were so behind her, and what I said was, even though she wasn't incredible yet, once you get that briefcase, she's got a year to be really good before she cashes it in.
Yeah,
which would have took her until now, and she should have been. And she's got better in the ring because she's really good in the ring. I don't like the crybaby promos when she wins a match because she's the only person in the women's division that makes a regular match on Raw seem important to the point where she wants to cry. And then sometimes you want to tap her on the shoulder and go, Liv, you know that you didn't win any gold for that. Like you didn't win. She's still back of the pack and you're not going to get a title. Remember, her biggest match up to date is against Becky for the title, what she didn't win.
Yeah.
So I have a problem there. Asuka,
you know what? Liv Morgan is the Arsenal Football Club of wrestlers.
She is.
That's what she is.
I don't like Arsenal though, actually. So
no,
she is. Yeah,
she's that nearly person. She can't quite get over the line.
She might be Tottenham.
Yeah, more Tottenham. Yeah, likable.
Yeah, Anna. I mean, no disrespect to know you're a massive Tottenham fan, but yeah, you're right. It's Tottenham because there's plenty of times, like if Liverpool had been knocked out of a cup or something, and like I don't really care who wins, but if somebody goes, "Oh yeah, let Tottenham win, they get them a trophy,"
like, yeah,
and then they'll get to the semi-final and then the fans will start talking rubbish, and I'm like, I've had enough of them. They're boring me again.
But Liv done well. You know, the pretty blonde one out of the team survived.
Yeah.
I'm just
Ruby saw her doing nothing.
Yeah, Ruby and the Viking woman. Sarah was
they brought Sarah Logan back at the Royal Rumble and she got kicked out in like 2 seconds, bro. I don't know what.
Moves like me. And Ruby, they left and the pretty blonde one stayed. That tells you everything you need to know. Everything you need to know.
Raquel's not going to win this match.
No,
to be fair, just let her build up her character and have great matches.
I'm surprised she's in this match. Actually,
I think they're behind her in it, but
yeah,
too early. Asuka's everyone knows Asuka's great. She's one of the best women wrestlers in the world, but her character's a bit stale and a bit.
I love Asuka. She's my favorite. I love her.
She's dope in it.
Yeah, I love
her. You're kind of mugging her off a bit. Like I don't know if people are if she's doing it on her own, then fine. But if you're telling her just to like start screaming in Japanese like an anime character for no reason, and then that's it, that's not working for me. Like
her YouTube channel's good as well.
Yeah, and she's very sweet on her YouTube channel. She's not like they're making her seem like.
She's such a pretty woman as well.
So she's a model before wrestling, isn't it?
Yeah, she's very pretty.
But they probably should. I don't know, man. I prefer heel Asuka to be fair.
Killer Asuka. Killer.
And then the last two women in this, Alexa, she's one of my favorite. Like, I love Alexa.
It's just weird at the moment.
But they don't know what they're doing now.
No,
because she's almost like she'll mention Lily every now and again. She'll bring her out, but it's like, yeah, I went through therapy and I'm fine now. And I'm like, okay, but we never got to see the proper transition.
No.
So.
What if Lily climbs the ladder?
I think they should just change their character. Your boyfriend, I mean nice to your boyfriend or your husband now.
Husband now, isn't it?
He's kind of a rock star. All right. He's not like he's a modern day rock star in it. Like he ain't Nickelback and that. He ain't Slipknot. He's just like pretty boy rock star, get my eyebrows done, them kind of dons. But he is, but for the purposes of wrestling and 2022 inclusion and all that.
Inclusion.
How about because even the way she's dressed, just be the rock star's chick now. Just be the rocker chick. Just be.
She could play that quite well. Yeah.
Yeah. Bring in the fact that is your boyfriend and that's your character now. Fine.
Make a thing of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the last person, Shotzi. I don't know. She's not.
They only told us her actual finishing move this Friday.
Yeah, they didn't know.
Just thought
I'm glad that she's not coming out in the tank anymore because it was stupid.
Yeah.
And it was shooting plastic bullets at people and it doesn't hurt. So let's not pretend.
A nerve gun.
And stop howling at the moon. Just allow it.
She's got great look. She's got a great look. She can wrestle.
And she can wrestle her ass off. And she's kind of she's not on the same level, but she has the page about her in it. They have this thing where I'm not trying to be like everyone else. I don't want to look like everyone else. I'm happy being who I am, which is fine. but we need more character from you when you're speaking. Stop howling. You're not a wolf. And yeah, I don't know. She would be the biggest shot for me if she won, but she's definitely not my pick for the win. So I'm not mad. If she does win, then she wins on it. But I'm gonna put you on the spot first, and then I'm gonna tell you who I'm gonna pick. Who's winning the women's Money in the Bank?
I'm going Lacey Evans because Monday is the 4th of July, Independence Day. And who's the army girl that they're trying to get behind and try and make a thing of it? And we all know WWE love all that sort of stuff. And she's a tweener at the moment. She's meant to be a babyface, but she tells people to get behind her and all this and that. So I would love Lacey to win it. I think it makes sense. But if they go Becky Lynch, I'm going to do my nut, because the thing I can see when doing with Becky, which I think I've heard people say, is that Becky wins Money in the Bank, challenges then Bianca at SummerSlam, and then Bianca beats her in 27 seconds a year later.
It's not realistic, is it?
But I can see them doing that.
You're right. I can see them doing it.
I can see them doing that. That kind of booking, that 12-month booking. So 12 months later, she beat her at SummerSlam in 27 seconds as she cashes in. But if they do that, and then what you do with Becky after, then Becky just goes to the mid-card. So I don't think Becky should win it. I really don't. I don't want to see Becky Lynch winning. I can't stand Becky Lynch. I don't like her look. Don't like her haircut. I can't stand her. I can't stand her.
Don't do it. Don't.
Breathing behind every line that she's got asthma or something. I can't stand it. Stop it. Why does she do that? Yeah, has she got some kind of breathing issue? I can't be having Becky Lynch continuously in the title scene. She don't need to be.
Right, man.
I'm going Lacey Evans or Alexa Bliss, because they do love Alexa Bliss.
I'm not making this up. Everything you said about Lacey Evans was exactly what I was going to say. 4th of July and everything.
It just makes sense.
To the point that when she was doing if you go back and look at my I said it when she came back, she's going to win the Money in the Bank. But the first time when she came back, I was interested for a week and I wanted to get behind her, and then she annoyed me and I was like, no. So because you've literally said the same thing I was going to say, I'm just going to change it. And for the third year in a row, Liv Morgan is going to win the Money in the Bank. And I swear to God, man, I'm going to say exactly what I said last year. And this year it's going to be right, bro. If she does not win the Money in the Bank, just forget about this career, bro. What is she doing there? She just can't win anything. Unless her and who's the women's tag team champions?
Don't know.
What the hell? Who's got them belts, bro?
I actually don't know. That's how bad it is. I actually don't know.
Nah, bro, this ain't funny, bro. So honestly, who's got the belts?
I don't actually know. I'm trying to think. Who are the women's tag team champions?
This is embarrassing, man. This is how much.
Chat, help us out.
Oh, the vacant. Oh, yeah, Sasha had it in it.
Yeah, because Sasha and Naomi.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're vacant.
Okay.
Why don't you do a tournament?
Then forget it. Forget everything I just said about Liv. Stick to Lacey Evans, because Liv and Alexa's going to win the tag team championships.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's going to be Liv's first title, and she's going to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll stick with what I said about Lacey Evans. Let me get to the chat, see what everyone else says, and we'll move on to the men's one before we get the hell out of here.
The Blonde Rockers. That should be their name. There you go.
The thing is, what I said to you just about Liv not having character, and what I just said to you about Alexa doing the rock chick thing makes sense, and Liv already looks like it.
Yeah.
Like it to me. Look, bring the picture up again. Look at them next to each other.
Yeah, they look great. They look great, and like in the day, blokes will like that. Let's face it.
Keep the same attire on.
Yeah.
Just have one having one color, one having the other color. Put leather jackets on both of them. Put the branding on the back of the leather jacket so all the little girls can buy it. And boom, done. And then at WrestleMania or something, have a real rock band play their songs. Have her husband play them out. There we have it, Jay. We've booked it for them. WWE, don't say we don't do anything for you. I want the paycheck. Send it to mine, and then I'll split it with Jamie. Bank transfer's not a problem. You know, like that.
Just do it.
Let's go. Alexander Lacey wins or Bailey returns and goes or Brock from 2009. Oh, what? Mustafa Ali needs to have a word with Brock about that because Brock wasn't.
I just love the fact he stood there for about 5 minutes when he could have just taken it down.
Yeah, you remember? You know who else done that? Randy in the Punjab.
Oh yeah. I love it.
And the worst thing about that is Great Khali walks at like 0 miles per hour. So
you could have took it and cashed it in, and he still wouldn't have got it out.
Lace's gimmick is shocking. Yeah, it's trash, bro.
Yeah,
they missed the trick.
You can see her winning it. You can see her winning it, coming out on SmackDown of the.
Listen, with all due respect, I don't care about your alcoholic dad.
It's gonna be mad.
I don't care about your alcoholic dad. In fact, Lacey, when you win this briefcase, do me a favor.
Have a drink.
Tomorrow, on Raw, July 4th, turn heel. As soon as have a massive parade with all the red, white, and blue Star Spangled Banner. Play the theme song. Get somebody singing it. Get Lillian out here to sing it because I miss her singing it. Bring her out. Do all of that business. Everyone, USA, and then just jump on the mic and say, "Listen, you nasties. My grandma's from Canada. Oh, come on. You don't have to be, but no one cares about your grandma, really." And just carry on, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying. Or just say, "Listen, I fought for this country and you didn't give me anything back."
I just think that's the more we talk about it, the more I think it is going to happen.
Bring Sergeant Slaughter out.
Is he still alive?
I don't know, man. If he isn't, R.I.P., but I think he is. No, he is because he normally comes back for them legend stuff.
Yeah. Looking smaller and smaller.
Yeah, man. In the Women's Money in the Back photo, Becky looks like she's conjunctivitis. Yeah, man. She looks like
I hate her look.
You know the girl like Fifth Element.
Yeah. She's nowhere near as lovely as her. Though.
Yeah. Liv Lacey. Mate,
I'm going to put the line that a blonde woman wins it.
yeah, that's just like me saying I hope one of the 10 at the top of the Premier League win the Prem, man. Seeing that 2 or 3 women are just there to make up numbers. Yeah, it's true.
They are.
Shows how thin the roster is considering you keep releasing the good people, but all right.
Exactly.
Zaya Lee should have been in the match.
What happened to Zaya Lee? Her entrance was wicked as well.
Should be in the match, but they would have just made her lose anyway. So, they turned her into Kung Lao in it for no reason. And as well,
I loved her entrance with the lightning going across the floor and stuff like that. That looked quality. And then
Aaliyah should have been in this match just to get buried.
Oh, God.
Aaliyah is the most, not disrespectful to her, but the way they treat her is the most, it's the most pointless wrestler I've ever seen. What's the point of her? She always comes. Bro,
Charlotte,
every 6th SmackDown, they go backstage and she's just standing there and then she's having a conversation with Ricochet. I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. The last time I saw her, she was telling Ricochet, like, don't worry, try harder next week, you might get it. I'm like, if I was Ricochet, I'm like, are you talking to? What match have you had?
Don't give me any advice, love.
Yeah, where you been? Let's be honest, Ricochet, you know when you lose that Intercontinental title, well, you've lost it, innit? Just go back to NXT with Apollo now. Stop messing around, man.
Yeah, it'd be
great. Great down there. It's not disrespectful. Some people are made for NXT. It's fine. Yeah. You can be the champion down there. Lacey or Alexa for me. Yeah, same, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of them too, yeah.
Thank you. Someone knows how I feel about Becky Lynch.
Yeah, I can't
everyone
stand
feels
her.
like that about her, man.
Can't stand her.
Liv, no one does. The belts are still vacant. Yeah, still vacant. They announced the tournament. Have they done it yet? They haven't done the tournament, but I don't flipping know what's going on there.
These belts will never be seen again.
Get rid of them. I didn't want them in the. Actually, I did want them in the first place.
Just put them in NXT. Just make it one. They can go everywhere. They can go NXT, they can go Raw, they can go SmackDown.
Because that's what happened in the pandemic.
Yeah.
Bailey and Sasha were defending
it. Went to Raw, went to NXT. It was good.
I would say they're the best women tag team champions ever, but there's only been about 4. But even still,
they are the best.
They were dope. Savage Usos dethroned the Street Profits. I mean, it's not really dethroning them, and they ain't got one.
Retained. They will retain.
I have no choice but Lacey, and everyone else thinks floating down the drain.
I just think it's get Lillian back.
Yeah, trust me, Anna, get Lillian back, man. Remember that beautiful rendition she did of Star Spangled Banner after 9/11? It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen.
I've got to say, I like the female ring announcer on SmackDown. I can't remember.
Ricochet's girlfriend, the curly hair.
Yeah. She's got Ricochet's
girlfriend. He traded in.
I thought Ricochet was with Casey.
Nah, he traded her in a year ago, man.
Oh, he traded her in. Good man.
Yeah.
He had enough of the limbo stuff.
Yeah, it's a good thing she's on NXT, innit? Because that'll be deep, man. You have to see your ex-boyfriend every day.
Mm.
But you know her, In fact, she could do the national. She might do the thingy, the anthem on Raw. She has. I'm not joking. I can't remember what her name is, but go and find her Instagram. She has one of the most incredible voices. Like it sounds like somebody's playing a CD. That's how perfect it sounds.
I mean, her ringing Nancy voice is
Yeah,
great
she
as
dope,
well.
man. And then you remember they had that crazy one on NXT. She just shouts.
Yeah.
She's very passionate, man. Savvy, let's start the men's. All right, Drew, man. Listen, come on, bro. Chop it up, bro. I get through
moved on.
Lacey Russian Brown Corey. Oh, Gary. I would say that if Putin wasn't currently blowing things up, but you know.
I'll tell you what. That'd be half a.
Gary.
Gunther's not Russian though.
Yeah, he's definitely not. Gary. He's a bit stereotyping Gunther there, bro. He's European. He's got an accent, bro. He ain't Russian, bro.
Man's Austrian, man.
But she could have joined Imperium. But no, she's not going to. So let's just forget about it. Either Charlotte, Flair, or Bayley interfering in the match.
Yeah, I think one of them's coming back. I think.
Savage Way stop doing AEW Rampage. I'll do it here or there.
They keep smacking up
trying to like
channel.
block. Yeah, I can't afford for them to just take my channel off me because I won't even be able to appeal it.
No, they're just like,
and I will fly to the headquarters, bro. And Tony will get beat up, bro. So
knocking on Tony's door.
Yeah, I'll just go Fulham, innit? I'll go Fulham Football Club and smash everything up.
Yeah.
I could see Bailey come back, screen the money in the match. Yes, let's go on to the last match, the men's match. The one actually I'm not looking forward to out of the two, but still interesting.
There's a certain geezer in there who should not be in this match.
Yeah, you're gonna say the person who's at the front in the middle. For the men's one.
Look at him. If he's got Big Show's ladder, he has to have Big Show's ladder, surely. He can't climb a normal ladder. Look at Sami Zayn, Sheamus. Let's face it, there's two people winning this match.
Riddle.
That's Riddle and Seth Rollins. It's out of them two. It's out of them two. I want Riddle to win it badly.
Riddle's winning this match, bro.
Because Riddle can't get another title opportunity. If he wins Money in the Bank, he's got a title opportunity. Here's what I think's going to happen. I think Riddle's going to win Money in the Bank. And when he cashes in eventually, Orton's going to screw him.
The only thing is they're going to have to explain something to us because... Oh, I know what's going to happen. I just thought of something. Tell me, bro. If Brock wins the titles back off Roman, bro. Because remember, me and you spoke about this loads and they ain't explained it to us yet. Because from the sound of the men's tag team championship...
one title.
From the sound of the men's one, they're treating it as one title. But if they want a perfect storyline, I'm on about perfect, what has history, what has videos, what has people talking about each other. Riddle beating Brock Lesnar for the title is a full circle, bro. These guys have been talking about each other.
Don't like each other.
Yeah. The first person Riddle said that when he left UFC that he wanted to fight was Brock in WWE.
Yeah, he kept hitting him up, didn't he?
Yeah.
Was like, piss off.
So for him,
I can't understand why Riddle would pee you off, though. He is that sort of character, ain't he? He probably would get on your nerves.
If he said Randy like he does to my face, I might hurt him, bro.
Randy.
That is. This match is
I think it's out of Seth and Riddle for me.
While Drew and Sheamus are in a match together, none of them are gonna win. That's the start.
I don't want to see them win it.
But they will beat the hell out of each other, which will be dope.
Yeah. They're going to go and be a tag team. I just think they're going to win the tag title at SummerSlam.
As for Omos,
Omos is there just for the height factor and how he can climb a ladder.
There's going to be some spot in this match where all of the men take him out. They're going to bury him on the ladders or something, aren't they?
Yeah. It'll probably look good on TV.
Yeah. Bury him in the ladders or just throw him off because he can take. If he takes 2 steps up a ladder and you push him off,
what he's going to do, he's going to hit the ladder and he's going to go through it like Big Show did. And he'll have to get a Big Show ladder, won't he?
Yeah. MVP will rush down with a ladder in it.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn he's one of my favorite wrestlers in WWE.
I love him.
But he has what they're doing to him is a bit like what they've done to R-Truth, and I don't want it to go too far to the point where he's only comedy.
I've just thought of something. I just thought of something. What if Sami Zayn, right?
Sami Zayn wins and cashes on
Sami
Roman.
Zayn wins? No, what if Sami Zayn wins? Yeah. Lesnar beats Roman at SummerSlam, and then Sami Zayn gives his briefcase to Roman.
And then he cashes in.
And then cashes in and beats the titles back off Lesnar.
That would be one of the most hilarious things.
Because Sami wants to be part of this group, don't he? He's desperate to. And then he... Oh, that would be... Is that too good creative, though, for them to do?
It's too good. It's too good.
Because that would make a lot of sense.
He could go the other way. And he could end up doing what Jinder done, where he might... Once he wins that briefcase, he might think that he doesn't need the bloodline anymore and try and cash in on Roman and fail epically, bro. Remember, Mahal tried to cash in on Cena and it didn't work. And he was on SmackDown.
But
I don't know, man.
I want to see a good cash in, but I can just see... I can't see Lesnar losing again. I just can't see Lesnar losing again. So if Lesnar wins at SummerSlam, Sami Zayn wins Money in the Bank, and then he comes out at the end of SummerSlam and gives Roman the bet, hands Roman over the case, and they ring the bell, and Roman spears Lesnar for the belts back in like a few seconds.
Was Lesnar the last man to win the Money in the Bank?
No. What, with a crowd? I think he might.
Oh no, it was Thingy, innit? Thingy won it. Otis won it, didn't he?
Oh, Otis, yeah.
And then he lost it to the Miz.
Yeah, yeah.
That was stupid. He lost it in court. He lost it in court to the Miz.
That's right. Oh, God. That's what I'm saying. They need to do a proper cash in. So you either do it that way with Sami, and you give it to Roman, and Roman cashes in on back on Lesnar, or you give it to Seth, because Seth would be the best with it.
Seth would cash in on Roman as well.
Yeah, Seth will cash in on Roman as well, because they haven't had their match yet.
The only thing is, I thought about this before, because obviously Seth keeps mentioning about his cash in lately. But I don't like when WWE repeat stuff, because then he's going to go in. What's going to happen is when it's SummerSlam or whenever Brock and Roman are fighting each other, Seth's going to come down and do what he did last time. And he's going to be like, okay, you copied WrestleMania 31, and it's not going to hit the same. He's not babyface.
Company are talking about that as well. Have you heard not like the official commentators already been talking about that?
Yeah.
What if he just copies Mania 31? Usually when they talk about it, it happens, don't it? So
I think it's going to be interesting to see.
I'm going for my Sami Zayn thing. I think that'd be a great story.
It'd be dope. I think Ezekiel's going to be the last man in this match.
Because the Usos could come out and try and help him. It could be all like that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I think Amos, Sheamus, and McIntyre you can take out of this.
Yeah.
And then just the last... Yeah, but then again, if I just go off my head of how they've been treating Sami Zayn, he ain't going to win.
No, but that's how they usually win it, though, ain't it? They usually bury people and then win out of nowhere.
Yeah, but Jay, that was when WWE was good, bro. Because if you look at the last Money in the Banks, when Otis won, he was actually on top. It was when he was in that Mandy Rose angle. So he was not like the fans that love him. When the year before that was Brock, when he just invited himself into the match.
It's just Brock, ain't it? Yeah.
The year before that was Braun. Yeah. And then he won and then decided to just fight Brock one-on-one and lost.
Yeah. When he hit Brock for real and Brock hit him. And then
it was so stupid.
Lesnar almost killed him.
He came out on Raw and he was like, listen up, Brock. We're not going to cash in. I'm not going to cash in when a man's down. I'm going to fight you one-on-one. And then he did, but the Shield put him through the table and then he lost. So that was pointless. Yeah,
and he hit Lesnar real, didn't he?
No, and when he hit Lesnar real, that was Royal Rumble 2018.
That was hilarious. And then Lesnar
it was a triple threat match. It was
Lesnar killed him.
Lesnar, Braun, and Kane.
Yeah.
And you heard Lesnar go, yo, that...
And Lesnar chinned him, and like Strowman went like that. He didn't. He's like almost out. And then Lesnar scored him. Yeah,
that was incredible, man.
You don't want a receipt off Lesnar.
Nah, you don't want that, bro. Because you could see his jaw wobble.
He was pissed.
Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna lay it out. Riddle's gonna win this match, bro.
Oh, he does. I'd love to see Riddle win it
because
he had a great match against Roman. Apparently, that got very good TV ratings. That match, that last hour as well.
One of the best matches I've enjoyed in a long time, man.
People really enjoyed it. And then you got squashed though the next night on Raw.
Yeah, but
didn't
it was a Moss, bro. He's supposed to lose to him.
And then, no, I'm going. I'd love to see Riddle win it.
I'm going Riddle because I'm going to go Riddle, but I don't want him to cash in anytime this year.
No, you got to hold on for it, ain't you?
Hold on to it, bro. In fact, Riddle's smart, bro. And he wants a WrestleMania moment.
Just cash in at Mania.
Cash in at Mania. Put him in a match at Mania where he loses the match in the middle of the card. In fact, WrestleMania is 2 nights now. You can afford to lose on the first day and come back the next day and win.
Yeah.
Or he might do the noble thing and just invite himself to one of the matches at Mania.
Well, he's going to be a babyface. This is the thing, ain't it?
Yeah, no, because he's not doing anything wrong. He's basically saying, I want to fight fair. I don't want
That's
to cash
what
in.
babyfaces do. They're not going to cash in like dirty, are they? They do a one-on-one up front. Where Seth would be the best at it. That's my whole thing.
Yeah, but then if you go off what we were saying before, Riddle does that, wins, gets his Mania moment, Raw after Mania, RKO out of nowhere, new storyline. Riddle.
Oh, yeah. Because Seth, I'm thinking Riddle has got a bit of a Daniel Bryan about him.
Yeah, he does. The
fans are starting to really get behind him as well. And he has killer match. What I like about Riddle is the company, he's a bit of a doofus and all that because that's him in real life. He's no different, to be perfectly honest. And
no, exactly the same.
In the ring, he's a killer, and they've not messed around with that. That's what I like.
Yeah,
and he's the only one in this match who has got a YouTube workout video. By the way,
yeah, I watched it.
He's been working out intensely, like doing stuff and all. No one else has had that so far.
Also, the story, even though everyone listen, like we said, predictability is not always trash, and everyone's already expecting Randy to turn heel on him. The story would be nice because Riddle wins, and slowly but surely he's going to stop mentioning Randy because he got the title. Randy's just going to come back and say, "Yo, you forgot about me. You've been using my moves and stuff." And then hopefully he kicks him in the head because I want Randy to start punting people again.
Oh, I love the punt. When he punted Flair.
Yeah, in fact, Mr. McMahon, if you want to leave TV because of your extracurricular activities, let Randy kick you in the head, bro.
Didn't he do that before, Vince? I swear
he did.
And he actually hit him.
Yeah, he did. He kicked him in the head. Yeah, he kicked him, and then he done that weird thing in it when he handcuffed Stephanie.
Yeah. But
that was one of the best Randys, though, man.
I can actually see Riddle winning it now, and then he has he does a one-on-one match. He picks his place to have that one-on-one match. He wins the title, and then Orton comes out the next night on Raw or something like that and says, "My man, my brother, my best friend, he's won the belt. He's won the big one." Holds his arm up, congratulates him. RKO.
Yep, I'm here for it, man.
And then you set up a new feud.
Oh, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Randy comes out. Randy comes out and actually means it.
Yeah,
you're great. You're my protege. I've taught you everything I know. Because the fans, as soon as that moment happens where one of them goes to leave the ring, the fans are going to expect straight away for Randy to RKO him. What if Riddle taps him on the shoulder, RKOs him, and then says, "I don't need you. I won this title when you wasn't around. When I was with you, we lost the titles."
That makes sense.
WWE, stay out of the comment section. Anyway, let's get to the chat, and then before we get out of here, don't worry, guys. I'm going to get to everyone's chat. You already know the vibes. I'm here for Fingered to win, though. That spare man. If you want it to be R-Truth,
TBD will win.
If anyone wants that last man in the men's Money in the Bank match to be R-Truth, just spam R-Truth in the chat. I'm here for it. I'm here for R-Truth to win a championship. To be fair, I
love R-Truth. Man's got a job for life. Surely.
For the men's, Kevin Owens or AJ Styles. Seth wins. Sheamus wins.
Never.
Sami Zayn. Oh, you see, in the last, all different people. Oh, come on, Rod, you're killing me with the. You did this with the women.
Shoehorning it.
I think out of the 6 men in it, I think about 3 of them could win. Imagine Randy return that Money in the Bank. I don't think he can.
He ain't seen it until next year, man. He ain't seen it until next year.
Yes, that's what I said. R-Truth, bro. R-Truth, bro. Because John Cena's his childhood hero. That's the funniest thing ever, though.
Yeah, because he's like 10 years older than John Cena.
Let's bring back little Jimmy, man.
Little Jimmy, that was brilliant.
Since Sammy trying to impress Roman, Bloodline turned Roman. That's how sneaky Sammy is. Hey, listen, I want to see the documentary, bro. That's all I want to see, man.
That's all I want to see. Put it out.
Hamas should be cleaning windows. Everyone is probably going to go after Hamas for preventing him reaching the briefcase. Yeah, because they're gonna take him out, bro. Probably Sheamus and McIntyre will take him out.
He's going to try and reach it without a ladder, ain't he? He's going to try and do that and do that.
Yeah. I don't know why Kevin Owens isn't in the Money in the Bank. Just like Sammy, he's been taking over 2020. I don't think he's been taking over 2022. In fact, I think it's actually kind of sad that he main evented against Austin, and then all of a sudden he's just trying to figure out if his ego's real. Weird.
With Kevin Owens, he might as well retire because he's never going to get better than what happened to him at WrestleMania.
You know what it feels like?
Never going to get better.
Last year, not rumors, but his contract was going to end in January, innit? And they was doing all this like AEW cryptic stuff with him and the Young Bucks. And then I think he signed, and it's almost like he signed and then they punished him. They're like, we're gonna give you this, and then you know what I mean. So,
gave him man.
I knew about this news from a while ago, to be honest.
Logan Paul's actually, I don't actually mind him in the ring.
No, that's what have you seen his pictures lately? Been training,
and he's a natural heel. It's a natural heel.
I'm not mad at him being there. Just don't bring Jake in. But I'm here.
Logan Paul meets at SummerSlam. Book it now.
Yeah. I'm here for Logan, man. He's a good man, and he takes it serious. Even when I heard him talking about it on the True Geordie podcast the other day, and he was saying that like he doesn't know what to do because he wants to be all in and take it serious, but he's got too much stuff going on. And when he asked him how far do you want to be in the he's like, I want to be the best, and I think he means it.
He takes everything he does seriously. To be fair,
yeah. To be fair, if you're still trying to like doubt the Paul brothers at this point, it's long, man.
He's more of the likable one, ain't he?
Yeah, no, he is. But like, take away the fact that you don't even like Jake. If they say they're going to do something, they just do it. Like
they are very.
How has he become the biggest boxing draw apart from Tyson Fury on the planet?
He's the biggest fighter in the world at the moment. He's not a fighter. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, you are right, Alexander. He was. I remember when he cashed in as well. I loved it, man. Biggie. I would love to see Kevin Owens cash in on Roman. I wouldn't, man. Riddle, true predictable, and expect him to win because of Randy. Surprise us. Riddle is predictable, but sometimes you have to be the fans. Yeah, if you just check what the fans want.
Yeah.
Maybe Riddle will give. What? Oh my God, man! Vince let Randy RKO you. Yeah, facts. Pablo is looking quiet today. He's sleeping.
Chilling, man.
Yeah, man. You know, this geezer's a G, man. I love having him. Everything's calm when he's around.
It's nothing better than stroking a dog and that just calms you down.
No, I love it, man. He matches my mood perfect. Like whatever mood I'm in, he's in the same mood. So it's all good, man. We'd like to see Ciampa in this match. I wouldn't, and I love Ciampa, but they've made him pointless.
They don't know what to do with him. Do they?
He just keeps turning up, beating up a random person, and then going away. And then when he beats the person up, he doesn't feud with him after. So it's weird to me.
Put him in Judgment Day and get on with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, mate. Riddle wins. I'm okay since I've loved. It's actually weird. If Judgment Day was supposed to be as big as they are, then one of them should have been in this match. And the fact that they aren't means that they're ruined already. I told you they were on WWE main event last week. I won't even make it.
Yeah, the Riddle Seth thing's a good thing there. Because Riddle and Seth are in the middle of a feud, don't they?
Yep.
They look like they're going to start a feud. So it looks like one of them are going to win Money in the Bank.
Yeah, exactly. They need to bring back the feud, Kevin Owens, Roman again. That feud was actually good. It was the last man standing match, and the last the key. Oh, do you remember what Roman was saying?
They lost the key, or the key didn't work, or whatever it was.
What Roman was saying to him in that match when he was like, he's beating him up, and he's like, "You're an idiot." And he's like, "If you're an idiot, then your dad's an idiot, and if your dad's an idiot, your granddad's an idiot." I was like, "Jesus Christ, man!"
They had a good feud.
It was a good feud, man.
Roman's had a good feud with everyone. Let's be fair. I mean,
he's give every person a chance to do what they want. And
I want to see Roman versus Kenny Omega at WrestleMania.
Ooh.
I think there's a bit of a working relationship at the moment between AEW and WWE. Let's just do it. Let's forget about all this crap now. Just do it. Get Kenny Omega over. Kenny Omega wants to wrestle at WrestleMania. He's already said it. Just let him have a Mania match with Roman Reigns at Mania, and then Roman can go to whatever AEW's big show is and do the second match. Obviously, Roman's going to win both, but that'd be a dream match. I think
if we're honest, and if they're honest, all of them want to fight at WrestleMania. They can lie all they like, but
Oh,
You
yeah.
had to have grown up on WWE. How else was you a wrestling fan?
I mean, WrestleMania's WrestleMania, and it's now WrestleMania's taken everywhere. It's global. It's worldwide. It's on every new. I mean, I'm seeing it on Sky Sports News now, where they go to wherever the city is holding Mania, and they do a walkthrough and all that, and people are thinking about showing that.
Yeah, they do Sky Sports, Talk Sport,
It's
all
on
of it.
everything. It's massive. It's the biggest show.
In fact, I think Drew was on Talk Sport talking about. It wasn't it when he was talking about
Yeah.
the UK event.
It's the
I
biggest
mean,
show.
I think SmackDown is going to be the go home. Well, I flipping hope so. It's the go home show. It's the last one.
Is everyone all right?
I know, man. I want to see it. MJF versus Roman. The match doesn't. Yeah, the match doesn't intrigue me as much as the promos, but
yeah, I think MJF is WWE bound massively.
Yeah.
Won't be able to do what he does in AEW, though, mind you, because it's PG. But
nah, but if he's as good as he says he is, then he shouldn't. He should be fine.
he worked around it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, he's in WWE before as a security guard, and it was.
He certainly was.
And he done Tough Enough as well. So,
Mm.
to be fair, if you go back on and if you go on YouTube and put his Tough Enough,
they're still promoting it right now.
yeah, if you put his Tough
You
Enough
can
promo
go and
video
see it, yeah.
when he's
They're
talking Triple
promoting
H,
it. WWE pushed it out the other day.
yeah, it's actually a good
It's a good
it's actually
promo,
a good promo even then.
Yeah.
And I think at the time he had just left like college or something like that. So he's only young, isn't he? He's still young. He's like 25.
Yeah. He just looks a lot older, doesn't he?
Oh mate, I said this to Jamie last week.
The storytelling in their feud was the best.
Best storytelling has been in wrestling for a
Oh,
while.
that was it. Their cell match, the storytelling
Cell
in that
match, yeah.
match. Oh, storytelling wise, that match was incredible. For just
And then his dad and his uncle came out at the end of the match.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Dope, man. Lord of Darkness, Mr. Flyfly Hunt. Yeah, man, so do I, bro.
Imagine
MJF comes and takes it. If MJF came and took the briefcase, you know what would be hilarious, bro? If MJF was in the crowd, but he wasn't part of the show and he took the briefcase anyway. Because I think WWE would have to just go along with it.
I think there's a working relationship between the two of them. I really do. Because at the end of the day, Tony Khan is a mark. He loves wrestling. And if you went to him, like, if Vince went to him, we want Kenny Omega for Mania to do a match with Roman in the main event, Tony Khan will let it happen. And you go, yeah, of course. Because it helps their company at the same time.
I think if Triple H asked him, he'd say yeah. And I think if Vince asked him, he'd say no, even though he'd want to say yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a theory on. I know that everyone thinks that AEW destroyed NXT on the Wednesday night wars and all that.
Destroyed NXT, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, if you want to go down that route, views and all that, and you know, but I'm half thinking. I swear, Triple H already knew that was going to happen. I think it was all for promotion, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when 50 Cent did it to Kanye West before, when he knew that Kanye was going to sell more. But he's like, I'll just start a war with him just because.
Yeah.
Because everyone tried to make it into a big deal, but NXT is WWE's third brand, and Dynamite's AEW's first brand. You should beat them.
Yeah.
Because they're not beating Raw. And Raw's not even good.
Never will do.
So,
he never will do either.
Bray Wyatt either comes back and wanting about something. Now you're killing me with this now. You got
Free bait of you. He's doing it on purpose. He knows. I think Bray Wyatt does come back to WWE. I don't see him going anywhere else. If he's going to wrestle
just guess Roderick's next message is going to be, I think Bray Wyatt comes back in 2023, 24, 25, or 29. Bray's a weird one. You know his finger. Did you see that he filed for his name last week?
Yeah.
He's changed it to Bray Wyatt 60. He's turned Wyatt 66, which is weird because he was going by his regular name, and Wyatt's a WWE name because they're still selling the Fiend stuff now.
Yeah. I just see him coming back. I just don't see where he goes. I don't think he fits AEW.
If the lights go off at Money in the Bank, everyone's expecting Undertaker, and then we just hear, "We're here." Biggest pop of the year.
It will be, yeah.
Cesaro is all elite. Give me
and
Cesaro.
I couldn't give a toss.
Wardlow.
And I couldn't care.
I
know you can't give Wardlow's their number one guy. You can't give him Cesaro.
I literally don't care.
Cesaro, give it 4 weeks and everyone forget about him.
Only thing I care about with Cesaro is the fact that he's got a job now. That's it, because I like him. But if you think that
he's just not got that, he's not marketable.
Nah, he's gonna be
a good wrestler, but if you want to be on, see, the thing with wrestling, you're working for big TV companies. Still, it's a TV show, and if you're not marketable or got that appeal that people want to watch, you're not getting pushed. Simple as that.
Also, like I mentioned earlier, putting him in the Blackpool Combat Club is the stupidest thing they could have done. Yes, he looks great in there because they're all about just wrestling. But every time you look at that group, I just see Daniel Bryan and Dean Ambrose, and then everyone
I only see 2 stars. Yeah, exactly. And by the way, Daniel Bryan is a better name than Bryan Danielson. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, Bryan. I know Bryan Danielson's actual name, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard to say as a wrestler, but Daniel Bryan sort of just flows, don't it? Flows better.
He's a great wrestler.
He's my favorite. Great wrestler. Still is. Daniel Bryan.
Roderick, we want Wyatt. WWE have a dialect. I missed the Fiend. Everyone missed the Fiend, man. This there's AEW feud versus WWE starting. where you been the last 2 years, bro?
Soon as
AEW only mentioned WWE every week.
Yeah, exactly.
Bray Wyatt comes out Royal Rumble 2023. In fact, you know what? I'm going to start the Bray Wyatt talk because the toxic wrestling fans, they start going crazy, and then there's, how come you didn't bring him out when we said? Remember the last event when they said he was going to come out? Was it WrestleMania? Yeah. I'm not here for that, man. Bring back Enzo though. I'm here for that. Yeah, it's my guy still. Agreed, Jamie. AW. Savage, you should call him Claudio. I'm not gonna do it, bro.
It's I can't call me Cesaro, ain't it?
I ain't calling him no Claudio Castiglione, bro. The only Castiglione I know is when the Punisher changed his name on Netflix, bro.
Yeah, it's just, as I've got to say with Vince sometimes, I know he says he takes their names away and makes it a single name. A lot of the time it actually works.
Yeah, it works with Rusev, it works with Cesaro.
Big E sounds better than Big E Langston. It just does. Big E works, Cesaro works.
There's a funny thing though, on the New Day podcast. He starts every podcast with, when they're introducing himself, is like Biggie Langston, and that's because the man upstairs took my name off me, and I'm keeping it.
Big up Big E. I love Big E.
Cesaro swing, yeah, man. I think Cesaro MJF promos XW brought in. Yeah, that's all I thought, man. MJF literally just got a promo about ex-WWE guys, and then you bring in Cesaro
in. And look at all the people that are over in AEW. Look at the people that are over in AEW.
But the worrying thing is,
all WWE guys.
I think that, I don't know if they try to be smart here and put like Cesaro with all the people that can talk good, because like when he ends up going into a war with somebody who can talk on the mic,
it's just no good.
In AEW, it's even worse because you can actually say what you want.
Yeah.
Man. I've grown to like Pete Dunne's name change to nah.
Sounds like a dog, doesn't
he? Yeah. Butch sounds like it sounds like any lazy name you'd give to someone who's English if you're American.
Yeah, it's Americans who don't understand English people.
Butch. Yeah, Butch is a lesbian, bro. You know, like that. Anyway, let me get the hell out of here. We've done 2 hours. Me and James got to jump on the stream in about an hour, I think. We got an hour.
Yeah, we've got 8 o'clock we start. I'm going to have some dinner.
Protein shake and chill with Pablo for a bit. Guys, it's actually been fun, man.
Yeah, it's been good.
Don't even feel like we rushed it through and 2 hours have gone already, but I've had fun. Jay, obviously you're welcome anytime.
Yeah, I love the wrestling chat. Love it.
Guys, next video, SmackDown reaction. I've got some Attitude Era stuff coming up, but I don't know if I'm gonna have to I might have to put it on a membership just because copyright's gonna kill me on that.
Yeah, whack it on a membership. Yeah.
Watch along Saturday, Money in the Bank will be there. I think I've got I don't know if I've got I'll sack off the UFC one. I'll just watch UFC on the small screen next to me.
That's a proper card as well.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, man. So
have you got a Patreon?
No, I was gonna start one before.
Yeah, do a Patreon, because then you'd be covered, won't you? You'd be able to do
covered completely. I'll be covered completely.
What
I'll do is I'll start doing the Attitude Era stuff. I'll put clips up on for a bit, see how they do. If everyone's interested, I'll throw it over there. And then we can you do what you can literally do what you want on Patreon.
Yeah, because you're covered.
It's pretty good as well. I was gonna say to you, because when I stream off here, normally I stream it to Twitch at the same time.
Yeah.
Twitch is more lenient than than YouTube
Yeah,
or some stuff.
Twitch lets music as well, don't it?
Yeah, it lets music and you can play video clips and stuff. Like if you're watching, you're doing a football match and you want to talk about a goal someone scored, you can show it.
They can show the
All
goal,
the
can't
interviews
they?
and stuff. So.
Mm.
Yeah, we'll sort that out between us, Jay. We'll talk about
that.
Yeah. Big up to everyone in the chat. I mean, Gary, Deontay, Roderick, Anna. I don't want to miss anyone's name out, but you know, Lord of Darkness, Alexander. Yeah, Ilias. Someone came over. Gary as well. Yeah, Ethan. Big up to all of you in the chat, man. It's been dope. Thank you very much for coming over. If anyone's interested in football, obviously we're going to go talk some Liverpool stuff, but we'll talk any football as well. Jump over to Jamie's chat, Jamie Phillips Football Chat on YouTube. Subscribe anyway. Give it a like. We're all family, you know, like that. We'll be over there in an hour. So if you got nothing to do for the rest of the night and you was enjoying the stream, jump over there, man. We're talking about football. Anna, you need to subscribe as well because obviously I know you're a Tottenham fan and that, but talk about football all over there. We're doing a calling show tonight anyway, so everyone can ask whatever on anyway. But yeah, guys, been fun. Jamie Phillips Football Chat. Obviously, Savage Talks Wrestling here. Savage Talks Football. Hugo Online. I posted 3 videos in the last hour, I think. Oh, Anna's already subbed to you. Yeah, Hugo Online. I've done 3 videos in the last hour. Stranger Things reaction, Hocus Pocus reaction, and something else. Oh, I've done an honest trailers reaction to Kenobi. It's actually hilarious, to be fair. So,
don't get me started on that bloody.
Yeah, go watch the honest trailers video on Kenobi. They destroyed it still.
I'm going to watch it while I'm eating dinner.
But yeah, it's been brilliant. Guys, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Only if you like the video. If you don't like it, then don't do it. But there's no point pressing the dislike button because it doesn't matter anymore, you know, like that. And,
no, all the same, ain't it?
Yeah. And if you are going to hit the like button, don't press it more than once because if you press it again, it's going to take the like off. And yeah, I'm saying. It's just one of them ones, man. But it's been dope, man. It's been dope.
Loved it.
We'll be back. Watch along Saturday. I mean, your boy Good Savage. Come like, subscribe, share. Run.